Oh, why they stretch it like that? Who does that? Let me put it away and pull it back up. Hold on. Because they hate it. There we go. Zoomed in. A little bit bigger. Okay, there we go. So I'm just going to have to leave that like that. That's how I want. Oh, a little bit over. Alright, bet. Good enough. Good enough for me. Alright, bet. Let me see. See if people pulled up. Let me scroll over. Okay, we got people in here. Oh, okay, bet. Boy, Richard was first, was good. Corey was good. This is the mic, right? Alright, we good. Alright, bet. What's good, Wolf? Ed Oliver from the bit. Bruh, I don't know what's going on, bruh. People are bored. I don't know, man. This has got to be something scripted with 4 players already arrested, bruh. It's really bad. It's really bad. NFL players on their radar right now, I guess. What's good, Troy? And what's good, Jefferson? 4 players got arrested. I thought it was 3. Ed Oliver just got arrested. Was it today or yesterday? Something like that. I think it was yesterday, right? What's up, Dage? What's good, Lawrence? Head to the Redskins. Sucks to be a Giants and Bills fan. Yeah, man, because, I mean, we lost Cody Latimer, but he was possibly not even going to make the roster, so it's different for us. But the Bills and the Giants, boy. And maybe the Seahawks. I mean, I've been hearing that Quinn Dunbar may be innocent. They're saying. We'll see, though. But, and I'm talking, and of course we talking about the Bills at Oliver, not our Redskins at Oliver. One of the 5 YouTubers out here doing it. We talking about the Bills defensive lineman at Oliver. But yeah, because the Redskins just lost Cody Latimer, but the Seahawks possibly lost Quentin Dunbar, and the Giants lost first round pick DeAndre Baker, and the Bills lost first round pick Ed Oliver. But I mean, I don't think he's banned from. Ed Oliver's not going to be banned from the league type of trouble. He just might be suspended. DeAndre Baker, like, gone. What's good, Brian? What's good, JZ? What's up, Andreas? Nah, you're not late. We just started at 2:01 technically. What's good, Jordan? Kendrick was good. Scotty, yes, sir. My boy Scotty. 3 straight arrests was going up, but I don't know what's going on. What's good, Diamond? Just hit me up, Diamond. Barrett. These guys have too much time on their hands. What's good, Barrett? Bruh, the bored. Breaking quarantine is the first problem. Then out here, violating rules. They super tripping. What's good, Shane? What's happening, man? I'm my boy Skins fan all day. The Redskins president. You see him with the blue letters. If for some reason you don't know him by now, y'all definitely got to go to my boy Skins fan all day page. For real. Patrick West. I definitely got to coordinate some time to get up with Skins fan on the StreamYard. I got to coordinate a lot of stuff, though. I got to hit up a few people about a bunch of stuff, but I definitely got to hit up that StreamYard, for real. I definitely got to catch it the next time. I'm just always doing something random. What's good, Rico? What's good, Patrick? Quarantine turning NFL players into savages. What's up, Teeth the Cerberus? Nah, I think they always been like that. I mean, I'm a Georgia fan, so I've always known about DeAndre Baker. And he always moved like, you know what I'm saying, like he wasn't going for nothing. I mean, he's from South Florida, so I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm surprised that he would do something that dumb, but him being capable of something like that, I wasn't surprised. Do you think the team would announce if a player got COVID? Oh, yeah, I feel like they would. I don't know. That's a good point, though, because that could be something that, like, you don't want to deal with that bad press. I mean, I think Von Miller already had it, though. Didn't Von Miller have it? And they just went ahead and announced it. Somebody else that wasn't, like, really fire also had it, and they reported it. He was, like, the first guy. I forgot who it was. My boy Barrett. Let's go. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Keep doing it, bro. Yes, sir. I'm going to keep it going, man. I'm going to keep going. You already know. You already know. Like them New Yorkers used to say back in like the early 2000s. Latimer wasn't making the team anyway. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it was dark for him anyway. It was already dark for him. That's why our situation is different from the Giants, Seahawks, and the Bills. Because, those are high-impact players that they're losing. I mean, the Bills are only losing somebody for short term, though. Haskins lost 10 pounds and 11% body fat. I heard it was 7%, but either way, that's ridiculous because I've never done that in my life. So I was thinking about making a video tribute, like basically like a why Dwayne Haskins will have a breakout season in 2020. And I'm gonna talk about how he's been working out and kept his head into the playbook, how he's lost weight, body fat, and I'm also talk about the other side, like how Ron Rivera and Scott Turner actually are gonna be care about him and nurture him and coach him up. Other like in contrast with how Jay Gruden and Bill Callahan treated him, and how Scott Turner was like in the middle between Ron Rivera and Kevin O'Connell was somewhere in the middle between Scott Turner and Ron Rivera and Jay Gruden and Bill Callahan as far as trying to actually coach up Dwayne Haskins and put a good situation around him. So I'm gonna talk about everything on just why, but I gotta finish the draft grading review, which I've been working on nonstop. I'm almost there. I'm like I'm drafting free agents now. And then the Air Coryell offense video is after that, because I've been promising that for too long. I can't keep skipping out on that. Behind the nonsense was good. Was good, Richard was good. What you think about Haskins' workout? Bro, I'm excited, bro. We need to pick a vet. What's up, Dage? Hey, man, Jason Peters, Donald Penn out there. A.M. Hunter was good. Hey, Brody, A.M. Hunter said what's happening. Hey, a veteran wide receiver. Yeah, that would be nice to add to the room. Yeah, there's Brian out there. You know what I'm saying? You've been working hard. Is it a requirement to go crazy in lockdown if you're an NFL player? Yeah, I don't, bruh. I just say everybody get an Xbox and keep it pushing. Not much, bro. Getting back into that anime game. About to finish up Death Parade. I haven't gotten to Death Parade yet. I just started Tower of God. I'm behind. But I've just been binging One Piece like the past week and a half. But I'm not watching it sub because, when you watch stuff subbed, you got to literally stare at the screen. I've have it dubbed, and I'll have it on one part of my screen, and then the Redskin video I'm currently working on is on this part. Or if I'm on Xbox playing Call of Duty, I'll just have the dub running. So I miss a lot of stuff, but, if it was subbed, I wouldn't be able to know what was going on at all without looking at the screen. So I'm cool with it. My boy World Combat Sports, yes sir. Okay, it was good. Street Scores, Solid Sports Live. I appreciate that, man. I wish I could have music playing, but this computer be tripping. So once I finally get my PC a better Wi-Fi little receiver, because I built my PC like literally from the shell it's in. I mean, bit by bit, part by part, and so I had to buy my own little Wi-Fi receiver thing. And once I get a better one and the connection is better on the PC, I'm live streaming from there always, because I'm going to have music in the live stream always in the background. That same song y'all hear in the background of every video. I can kind of do it here, but it makes the computer slow down. The stream might crash, stuff like that. So once I get that going, I'll be pretty straight. The live stream's going to be even better. I mean, you can tell. I do my videos with the PC, and you can tell the difference of how smooth everything is, all this going on. There's no threat of crashing. So once I can get a better Wi-Fi receiver for that, it's on and popping. And y'all, with these donations, y'all going stupid. So I really appreciate it. My boy Scotty, yes sir. You need to do the roster projection. Keep the content. I already did one, but I do plan on doing another one, because I think they've officially announced that it's a 55-man roster. So I'm going to do it again. I'm going to have to do it again, because I think I've heard. I mean, I've been here even before I did my 53 one a couple of weeks ago. I heard that it was 55-man roster. But I was just going to go with the 53 just in case, since I wanted to just go ahead and do one. But, Brody, how's your dog hair floating? Hey, yo, get your dog here. But then I'm hearing, like, it's more, like, almost factual that it's going to be a 55-man roster. Hello. What's good, Larry Reed, my fault. I like what you do. I do watch all of the time. Appreciate that, Jason Spencer. Yes, sir, man. Appreciate that. Being bored is no excuse. Oh, not even a little bit. You can pick up a new talent. Learn how to juggle or something. Learn how to use your nose to smell the difference between different colognes. Or, I don't know. Just pick up some random talent. Learn origami. I don't know why they out here bored like that. That type of bored. I think it's 7% body. Yeah, that's what I heard too, Jay-Z. What's going on with all these NFL players getting in trouble? What's good, Chris Burford? What's good? I'm always going to pronounce that weird. I'm sorry. My boy Rich done pulled up, even though he said he might not be able to. Dexter Manley in bad shape. Yeah, I saw that, man. I'm not good with doing videos like that, so I was like, I'm just going to let somebody else do that video. I mean, I could do like what Dexter Manley has meant to the Redskins type of video. Bro, I keep a special guest coming through on my channel, so look forward to the video. I'm that guy, get people together. Yes, sir. Let these people know. Let these people know Skins Fan All Day. Like I keep saying, if y'all somehow don't know Skins Fan All Day, y'all definitely check them out, man. Redskins president has everybody's contact number. Haskins gonna be, he's gonna be quicker. Oh, I'm so excited. Haskins does look a little, he doesn't look too thin for me. He just look like he slimmed down, and now, you know, instead of it being fat, it's muscle. So he's gonna be more durable and quicker. It's gonna be crazy. Okay, so Rich said it was 7% body fat also. Let me see. Jay-Z, he said 11%. Corrected Jay. Oh, okay, so he said 11%. Love your show. Nice to see you live. Do you think 8 wins is realistic this season for the Reds? What's good, Preston? Yeah, I believe so. In my schedule breakdown where I literally go through each game and each team's weaknesses and strengths and all of that type of stuff. It's an hour long if you wanted to go check out that video if you haven't. I give a record prediction, and I went 8-8. I went 8-8, and I broke down each team's like weaknesses and strengths, who we play on our roster and all of that type of stuff, with players they picked up in free agency or the draft, like notable players, stuff like that. I just super broke it down. That's why it ended up being an hour, and that's with me editing a lot of stuff out. It actually, when I recorded it, it was like 2 hours and 30 minutes, and then it got chopped down to an hour. Dwayne said it was 11 on 12. Okay, I drafted Terry McLaurin in my fantasy league. Y'all already doing fantasy leagues? I'm scared. I'm waiting. I usually am one of them guys that wait till after the 53-man roster is released anyway. But then with all of this COVID stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm definitely waiting. I'm about to shot clock buzzer beater a lot of fantasy leagues. I might do like 5 in one day. Like if the season starts on a Thursday, I might do my fantasy leagues on Wednesday just in case. What's good, Pedro Smith? Make sure y'all check out my boy Pedro Smith on YouTube also. He's always early with a lot of news. Time for Landon Collins to step up. Yes, sir, bro. I'm expecting big things out of him with Jack Del Rio. Cody Latimer is foolish. Yeah, that was stupid. Has Paul Richardson been signed? That man's gone. Are you talking about like another team? Doubt it. I doubt it. I don't know, though. I lost track of him once he was gone. What's good, Ivan? We need Harmon and AGG to step up. I'm expecting it. I'm definitely expecting big things out of the big guys. I'm excited about that. For real. I'm really excited about that. Why is my YouTube from? Oh, because my boy World Combat Sports went stupid. Okay. Great show, man. Appreciate that. Big time. Big donation. Great show. Get that PC, bro. Keep us informed with quality content. Very informative. We tuned in. Salute. World Combat Sports. Yes, sir. I'm assuming with how serious you got the logo and everything, I'm about to check out your YouTube, bro, because I'm curious what's going on. Hold on, let me see. Is there like a view profile button? I gotta see. All right, I'll remember to do it after I'm done streaming, because that looks real official over there. It look like a company. I appreciate it though, for real. Huge donation, man. Thank you. I'm definitely about to get this Wi-Fi receiver, a better one for the PC, so that I can stream off of there. First of all, it'll allow me to use my TV for the stream, and then my computer for everything else. That will also eliminate crashing, because this computer is also what I'm looking up information on and live streaming through. But if I live stream through the PC, it'll run smoother. I don't have my music on there yet, but that's an easy transfer. That's easy. Quinn Dunbar getting released, man. I wouldn't be surprised. He said Rico PlayStation, not Xbox. No sir, man. I can't do PlayStation. Y'all got that, man. I'm in it for the long run on Halo and Party Chat. Xbox has Halo and the best Party Chat, and that's all I care about. I don't really care about anything else. Single player games are cool, but I just prefer Corey X Kenshin or Rad Brad to play the game and just watch them do it rather than not do it. I don't know what it is about single player games. I just have a short attention span. I just prefer to play Warzone, Halo, Apex, and Ark Survival and keep it pushing. You doing the post game phone in if we ever get? Oh yeah, yes sir. I'm definitely bringing the calls back. Definitely, Scotty. That makes sense. Dub is definitely beneficial for multitasking. Exactly, bro. I love sub. That's the reason I haven't caught up on My Hero and Fire Force, My Hero Academia and Fire Force, because I started it subbed, and now I'm so far behind that if I want to catch up, it's going to take me forever. Like, I'm literally going to have to push back Redskins videos to do it. And then dubbed, I don't feel like hearing their voices being different. Because usually subbed is better than dubbed, unless it's a comedy. But, like, when it's an action like those, I prefer the sub, but and switching back to dub is gonna sound so bad. It's gonna sound so bad. But I don't have time to watch the sub. So my hero in Fire Force just gonna have to wait until I feel like stomaching those weird voices. Antonio Gandy Golden can make the team because of Latimer. I already assume Antonio Gandy Golden's making the team, and Kelvin Harmon too. It's Terry McLaurin, Steven Sims, Kelvin Harmon, Antonio Gandy Golden. After that is when it gets interesting. Because, we still got Cam Sims, Trey Quinn, no more Cody Latimer. I'm trying to think of who else we have. I feel like I'm missing somebody. Hopefully Emmanuel Hall, my boy Emmanuel Hall, can make the team. We'll see how that goes, though. Can't wait for this season. I can't wait either. Playing Injustice 2 right now, I'm not very good. I'm not good at any fighting game but Tekken. Don't even ask me. I just be getting tossed from screen to screen. Especially on games like Marvel vs. Capcom, where you might not even touch the ground if you're going against somebody really good. It's dark for me, man. I don't play fighting games. I stick to shooters. AG Chase gonna chase quarterback. Yes, sir. AGG was making the roster anyway. I agree. Have Rico watching all the way from Manila. What's good, Mr. Spades? Where's Manila? Manila at? Boy, that boy sent me a tongue twister there. Where's Manila at? I'm not even mad about Cody Latimer. I would rather see AGG yeah. Oh yeah. Latimer has gotten arrested 2 times. That's the second time? 57 man roster. Oh, it's going from 53 to 57? Yo, I gotta look up like an official statement from the NFL so I can go ahead and do another roster prediction. 50 whatever. Is there a set date for players and coaches to start working together on the practice field? They said something about opening up facilities for players rehabbing soon, but that's it. Like if you're rehabbing, you can go to the facilities, but everybody else can't. Something like that. AGG has some hidden talents. I agree. Haskins said it was 10 on Twitter. What's good, Lee Barnes? I don't know if you've seen. Wait, GG. Oh yeah. No. AGG about to be crazy. I'm on my way to get the M4 Gold. Oh, I see that, boy. That's the main gun I use in Warzone. I mean, I like the GRAW, the MP7 when you build it to where it's accurate, and all of them M13, Kilo. But the M4 is my baby. That's what I stick with. What's good, sir? Keep up the good. Appreciate that, Rashad. Darius Geis will be a beast. I agree. I can't wait. As long as he can stay healthy, it's over with. My boy D Doyley pulled up. Boy, he's one of the people that was here before I even reached like 100 subscribers. Predict 79. Okay, 40 players in this year's roster will be on next year's roster. Yeah, I'm expecting this team to like have a lot of the young talent that's here now will continue to be here. We'll finally have some continuity. We just needed to do a purge this offseason. Don't do fantasy right now. These players getting the yeah, basically. Fantasy league season always starts after the preseason. Basically, me too. I'm waiting only mock drafts right now. Okay, I just finally got to my boy World Combat Sports. Now I'm catching up. I'm getting there. Wait, there's another donation. Hold on, I gotta skip straight to him, and then I'm gonna get back to everybody. Hold on. Oh, my boy Lee Barnes dropped a 50 piece. Okay, yes sir. We working today. I appreciate that, man. I always just be chilling I don't even expect donations on the Sunday stream. I just assume everybody's chilling. We just pulling up, chilling, and talking. I really appreciate that, y'all, for real. I really, really do, man. Y'all don't understand. Just check Jamal's YouTube. He's almost got 60K. You need a shout out from him. I mean, he does something different. I mean, even if he shouts me out, unless there's some Redskins fans in his channel. But I think he has before, like a couple of times, I think, anyway, though. Big donor, yes sir. Holy big 60, big money, yes sir. Shouts out Pedro, just saw his Keith Ishmael vid. I'm gonna have to go check that out. Quinn Dunbar getting released. Yeah, I'm assuming so. Big 60. Rico's biggest fan. Not trying to be mean or anything, but you kind of look like Trey Wayne. Somebody just said that in that comment earlier. I'm not exactly sure who that is though. John Shaw was good. John Shaw. DeQuavius was good. So Ramsey DC 2021 only. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said on Twitter. I'm not sure if you saw it. Or if you just started out on your own and two, great minds think alike, you know what I'm saying? But I definitely can see us getting Jalen Ramsey. We can steal a couple of guys from other teams because just because we're gonna have top 3 cap space. We already have top 2, but just imagine after you get Alex Smith off the books and everything, our cap space is gonna be at least top 3. And we can steal some guys from other teams. We'll be one of those teams. I mean, our situation next offseason will be like, Jalen Ramsey, I know you like being in LA, but we can pay you more than they can pay, especially since the Rams cap space situation has been dark the past 3 years. I think if Haskins and the defense steps up, we're going 12-4. I can see that. Ramsey's gonna cost a lot. Yeah, he is, but worth it. Everyone go sub the street strafing so we go stop posting there again. Alright, Rich. Hey man, if I do get a certain amount of support on street strafing, there'll be no excuse. I gotta do it, man. I just don't feel like editing for it. I put all my time and effort in them street scores. So if I do street strafing, it's gonna be very minimal editing. It's basically just gonna be me posting live streams. But I do like them. Wow. Exactly. Voice acting is so much better sub with special expectations on shows like Cowboy Bebop and those OGs. Yeah, basically, I prefer comedies and dub and like things like Food Wars, where it's like a lot of humor, even though it's not technically like the main thing is a comedy, it has a lot of humor in it, and like Black Clover. Black Clover probably is cool in sub though too, but anything that's like a lot of comedy in it, I prefer it dub, especially like my Slice of Life and stuff like that. But everything else, like the big dogs like Demon Slayer and Dr. Stone, that whole wave that just came this past summer, I definitely prefer sub. 50-50 big, yeah, big 50, yes sir. We gonna have hella cap next year. Oh yeah, it's over with. I would love to add another speedster. Look on Ramsey's Twitter. Yeah, I saw something. Yeah, I commented on it. Oh, wait. Manila's in Africa? That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what's happening, bro. We everywhere, bro. Redskins Nation probably the deepest. Oh, he said it's in the Philippines. All right, thank you. Who just lied and said Africa? Boy, Peyton the Great just said it. Maybe there's two of them. You think we're going to go for another corner? Just feel we need a little extra help. I mean, they just went and got Aaron Colvin, so I'm not sure if they will. But we'll see, though. We'll honestly see. I mean, I like the talent and potential of this cornerback group. It's just whether or not guys can stay healthy and if they can reach their potential. But there's a lot of talent in this cornerback group. There's a lot of cornerback groups out here that just have solid players that, you know, high floor, low ceiling. We have a like low floor, high ceiling guys to where if just two or three of those guys work out, then we have a really good secondary. It's just a bunch of ifs everywhere. And what's up, Taylor 21? And what's good, brother? Boxing Talk. What's good, Rico? Let's get Logan Ryan. I personally don't really like Logan Ryan just because his coverage skills are bad. He's a really good tackler, but it's like when you're a corner and you have a certain amount of tackles, then that means you're just allowing a lot of receptions anyway. But he is cool though. But I just don't know where he would fit because I feel like even bringing him in also would stifle like people like Jimmy Moreland and Fabian Moreau's development. I want to see them go out there and get it. You know what I'm saying? We might have to suffer some lumps in the beginning with them learning and them getting better and better and them staying healthy. But I really believe in Fabian Moreau and Jimmy Moreland. And Ronald Darby's good as long as he can stay healthy. It's just a big if on the health. Right, mate, got to push when you keep the content going. Some serious donations tonight. Check your PayPal. See you later on my skins day. All right, man. My boy Scotty. All right, appreciate that. I got you. Let me go check it out so I can go ahead and thank you for it. And I'm going to get right back to what we doing in the comment section. Y'all been keeping me so entertained. I haven't added music. I forgot about music. Like, I want to listen to music, but I just forgot. Just immediately started talking to y'all and getting right into it. I'm my boy Scott. Yes, sir. I seen it, Scott. My boy Scott donated and dipped out. That's my boy right there, man. Some Manilas in the Philippines. That's what's up, bro. Where do you watch the Skins games? You from the A, right? I always have League Pass, like Game Pass and all of that type of stuff. And I just always finesse it to where I get I used to be in college, so I used to pay the college rate, and it's way cheaper, the student price. But now I just use somebody else's college little thing and just get it cheaper that way. And first of all, what's up, Mr. DCB215? Sergio, what's good? What's ATL? Who cares about Cody? What's up, Sergio? Yeah, man, I was excited about Cody, but at the end of the day, we didn't lose much anyway. He probably wasn't making the roster anyway. He had a chance, but it just wasn't likely, you feel me? I'm scrolling back up because my thing restarted. I just see Rigo the fourth Migo. I used to get that all the time in New York. They from Gwinnett though. Like I'm from Atlanta. They from Gwinnett. But you know what I'm saying? Gwinnett's Atlanta though. Like at the end of the day, they represent Atlanta well, so it's cool. It's cool. Logan Ryan is gone, already signed. Oh, okay. I didn't even keep up with him. Wait, I missed this. Wait, there were reports back then that Cody Latimer spoke to his pastor or whatever about committing suicide, so yeah, something wrong with that man. Oh, really? Dang, I didn't know about none of that. I hope Bryce Love and Reuben Foster make the roster. They haven't even, bruh. Bryce Love and Reuben Foster bring so much potential to this team. It's crazy, man. My boy John Lynch them pulled up. Outlaw King, my boy John Shaw, what's happening? See you, Scotty. Yes, sir, my boy Scotty. Diesel the Hog, what's happening, man? You're not really that late. I mean, it's only 26 minutes out of like 2 hours. That's not that bad. Nobody. Rico schedule. Wake up at 5 a.m. Arc until 10:30 p.m. Warzone till 5 a.m. Repeat. I'm sorry. What's good, Peyton? You look like you're tired, bro. What's up, though? What's good, Jay the Pusher? Oh, I'm chilling. I'm not tired. I'm kind of squinting. Maybe if I was wearing my glasses, I wouldn't be squinting. That's probably the problem. I'm kind of squinting reading the thing. Because that's better now. I don't have to really have to squint. Rico's the best Redskins. No, I appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. I'm about to start my fantasy football notes I meant. Oh, okay. That makes sense. You definitely don't. I wouldn't suggest starting a league. I'm definitely not about to join it. Even though I usually do like a blind league where it's like extra early and I don't care. I just pick people and then I keep track of that league later on. Don't expect much of it. And if it ends up working out, great. I feel like I'm just a genius. I only do one of those a year though. So I'm going to see when I kind of want to do that. But I normally just do it with random people. I just go to ESPN and just drop into a lobby. And I just do an extra early one. It's the extra early. Logan Ryan still free agency. Okay. Yo, did you see Alot and DUI? What's with all these NFL players getting arrested? What's up, Rufio? Yeah, we was just talking about that in the beginning of the stream, man. I don't know, man. They out here tripping. Yeah, I don't know why they're so bored. They can just get an Xbox and chill inside the house or pick up a talent. Learn origami. Paint your house. I don't know. Build furniture. Rico, like how Dan Snyder has left the chat since Ryan was hired. I think the man changed for the greater good. Bro, I'm really excited about Dan Snyder, man. He's staying out the way in things that matter. Well, I mean, where it's best to, and he's also having an impact in ways that matter. Because, I mean, he was the first owner in the NFL to basically say my scouts aren't going anywhere with this coronavirus starting up. That was months ago. We hired the first full-time black female coach of all time, like an NFL history. It's a bunch of Dan Snyder. My favorite move Dan Snyder has done, other than hiring Ron Rivera and Jack Del Rio, of course, was creating a position for Kevin Wilkes. If y'all don't know about that guy, he's like that guy in the medical field, like physical therapy. So not only did he fire the whole training staff and allow Ron Rivera to bring in Ryan Vermillion to be the head of his training staff, since he had him in Carolina. But then Dan Snyder went and got his own guy out there that's like just the super top guy in physical therapy in the medical world and just created a position for him just to basically be like a medical advisor. So that's like my favorite move, Dan Snyder. Dan Snyder has been MVP this offseason. I'm not going to lie. Hopefully this isn't just a mirage. This is not just a one-year thing. He's just trying to, reel us in to set us up for failure again. But you know what I'm saying? I'm loving what Dan Snyder's been doing, man. And my boy Mark Paul dropped the 20. A big dub in the chat, man. Appreciate that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My boy Diesel the Hog. Okay, do you know any potential cuts from other teams that may help the Skins upgrade a tackle or cornerback? What happened to that Saints guard? Anybody pick him up? Because he went to the last 3 Pro Bowls in a row, but he was just a cap casualty because after they signed Jameis Winston and re-signed Buddy that, plays quarterback, running back, that be running the Wildcat with. I keep forgetting his name. After that, they didn't have any cap space left to pay everybody, so they had to cut the guard, the Pro Bowl guard, 3 times in a row Pro Bowl guard. And I think he's still a free agent out there. It would be nice to go get him. Jason Peters is still an option. He's still out there. I'm surprised we haven't, brought him in. Redskins D-line versus 49ers D-line. Oh, I can't wait, man. That's gonna be a crazy matchup. I've already seen on NFL Network, Good Morning Football, and all of that they've been debating who has the better defensive line already. Sounds like Foster's rehab is way ahead of schedule. He's doing full-out sprints now. Yes, sir, bro. He's on the way. I hope he's right. I really, really hope Reuben Foster's fully healthy to go because that will change our entire defense. I mean, him and Chase Young would be the 2 most talented guys on our entire defense, period. Rico the fourth Migo. All right, so I just caught up to that. Quinn is done behind bars. Oh, I get it. Quinton is done and then bar. I get it. Yesterday you look like a real street. Wait, what I do? You talking about my video? Oh, you talking about when I had my hair in the wrap thing? Can't wait to see what a healthy defense looks like. Yes, sir. They just released DeAndre Baker. Oh, they finally released him? Oh, okay. I'm not surprised. I mean, it makes sense. Haskins is definitely gonna ball this year. I'm curious who's gonna pick up DeAndre Baker because if he somehow ends up not doing jail time and somehow ends up back in the league, somebody's gonna pick him up. More than likely them Cowboys. They don't mind being the longest yard with Adam Sandler. Haskins is definitely gonna ball this year. I agree. Why does everybody keep predicting us to win 5 to 6 games? Am I setting myself up for heartbreak thinking if we can win 9 to 10? I mean, it's just on the side that like Ron Rivera has clearly shown through free agency moves, draft moves, all of that, with all of the 1 year prove it deals, that 2020 is about to be just a big trial run, a big audition tape, a regular. I mean, we're gonna have position battles throughout the entire regular season. It's not just a training camp thing. So whatever the starting lineup looks like week 1, it won't look like that later, even without injuries. I mean, they're about to mix stuff up, try this play calling strategy, try this one, start this guy 1 week, start the other guy next week, stuff like that. So I can see us losing games that we normally wouldn't lose just because we're going to try to get creative and just try everything so that when 2021 comes, they'll be like, okay, this worked, this didn't work, this worked, and then this is why this didn't work, so we should go get this player in the draft or free agency to make that work, and stuff like that. It's going to be a whole bunch of trial and error. So I wouldn't be surprised if we end up losing more games than we should based on talent and coaching, just because, I mean, his main goal is not winning. I mean, it's of course the goal, but his main goal is to see what this team has for 2021 and beyond, to set this team up to be great 2021 and beyond. He doesn't want to make a playoff push now and that be a detriment to us making a Super Bowl sooner. He prefer to sacrifice 2020 season and then make sure 2021 and beyond we're set up for greatness. Super Bowl contenders. So, like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if we only end up winning like 5-6 games just off of that. I hope that the offensive line plays better. That's the only way Haskins will have success. I agree. 200 sub on Street Strafing. Oh, my boy Andreas, subscribe. All right, so people really want me to do Street Strafing stuff. I don't know how I'm going to have to filter the party chat, though, because, boy, our party chat be wildin'. I can't put that out there. Y'all not about to mess up my Street Scores money because of my gaming channel. The gaming channel ain't bringing in no income. Hey, Nate, I agree. I hate Kendall. Warm. I hate him. All caps, too. Do you play Madden? Not really. I haven't played Madden in a couple of weeks. And when I do, I play Superstar KO. But I don't really like beyond Madden. I'm a shooting game type of person. Especially these Battle Royales with Call of Duty and Apex. I don't like Fortnite, though. I used to love PUBG, but Apex came out and killed PUBG. And then Warzone came out and killed Apex for me. Even though I would go back and play Apex, maybe, especially with that new character, because my problem with Apex is that my loot is always worse than the people I'm going against. And they got that new character that would actually allow me to have some pretty good loot. The release of Baker should be no surprise. They are both doing jail time. Yeah, that's crazy, bro. Love your channel. What exactly do donations go toward? Just asking. I appreciate that, because actually some other people probably want to know also. I'm saving up to get my Wi-Fi, a better Wi-Fi receiver, so that I can live stream on the PC rather than my Mac laptop. My Mac laptop doesn't have high processing, but then the PC doesn't have a good connection. So that's why I'm still live streaming on this. But that would allow my live streams to run smoother, no crashing. I'll have music in the background right now for y'all to listen to, because if I do music right now, the stream might crash. Also, I don't have Brody in the stream because the stream might crash because of that. I'm scared to put Brody back at the top left. I honestly am. So yeah, things like that. Also, this is like my form of income. This is my like literally only form of income right now too. So right now I'm eating off of ease. I've been on a huge psychological thriller kick with the animes. Definitely recommend Death Parade. Have you seen it's a detective anime that's really crazy. First of all, Parasite the Maxim, if you haven't seen that. That's a nice psychological thriller, but dang, it's like a short name too. It's like some detective, and then this one creature has a power. I forgot, bro. It's on Netflix. What's good? Jay Martell, Jefferson was good. Who do you think will be our second wide receiver? Like our second best? I think Steven Sims gonna kill it in the slot. But as like far as like the second option, I think AGG would be that guy just off of the fact that he's bigger and stuff. But I think Steven Sims is about to kill it. I mean, he's been working with what's his face? He's like a wide receiver guru, a legend. He worked with Antonio Brown, Des Bryant, like a whole bunch of like really talented receivers, really productive receivers. And he said that Steven Sims is gonna be a star in this league. I kind of want to talk about it in the video also. Giants DeAndre Baker to be released on bail. Really? How? How do you be released on bail, boy? I don't think it's not racism, it's classism, but I tell you, I mean it's somewhat racism out there, but boy, bail after that. Anybody here watch One Piece? That's literally what I'm watching right now, Lou, man. I'm binge watching it, just running, sprinting through it, man. What are your thoughts on the linebacker group? It's a lot of talent everywhere. I'm very interested in seeing who actually even makes the roster at linebacker, let alone start, because there's so many guys. So many guys. My favorites are, if Reuben Foster's healthy, my starting lineup would be Reuben Foster, Will, Shondion Hamilton, Mike, and Ryan Anderson, Sam. Me personally. I feel like those are the three most talented linebackers we have. But that's if Reuben Foster's healthy, though. Sorry I'm late, Rico. I was doing line. That's cool. It's cool, Mr. Jones. I also hope we have a productive tight end. Boy, please. I'm expecting big things out of Thaddeus Moss. He's a little undersized, but that hasn't stopped him yet. Logan Ryan is the second gen Carlos Rogers. Is that a good or a bad thing? Can we get a Haskins TD and interception predictions this year? I can try. I don't know. I got to look at other people's stats. I'm not a good memory guy. So, like, stats just go in one ear, out the other. So, I can't even predict. I don't know if 30 touchdowns is great or bad. I don't know if 20 is great or bad. 20 sounds low, I guess. I feel like a 4,000 yard mark is really good, I guess, too. I don't know. I'm not good at that. I'm not good with stats and stuff. I just like film and like player evaluation. But when it comes to stats, I'm struggling. Just think about it. Number one pick, Clooney, still ain't signed. Oh, Jadeveon Clowney? Harmon in his rookie year got more yards than Latimer had in his best season. That's a good point. I was just clowning. Oh, you talking about the Migos thing? Yeah. What's up, Demarius Young? What's good? What NFL player are you most comparable to, Rico? I don't know. I mean, Adam Pac-Man Jones and Cam Newton, I guess. They from the area, so they remind me a lot of my friends and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I guess. I don't know. I don't even know. I'm trying to think personality-wise that really matches me, because I'm not really like a loud, really jumping around, butting heads type of guy. I'm more of like a silent killer type of guy. Like, let me see. I'm trying to think. I think it'd probably be easier basketball-wise. Let me see. Watch the 91 season this morning, man. We were so good, and we feel like we can bring that era back to DC. I went to many of those games as a kid in good old DC. That's what's up, man. I wish I was alive for those. I was born in 94, so I missed all of that. Rico need to get hired by Redskins as a lead scout or something. I appreciate that. That would be so great, man. Do we still need a veteran QB? I don't think so. I think technically Kyle Allen is the veteran QB, just off of the fact that he already knows Scott Turner's offense and all that. So I feel like we pretty straight there. You did. My boy Kendall gave up a Big 10. I'm not even going to put you on the spot on how you getting that money. I'm not, because I don't know where that's, I know where that's coming from, but I don't know where that's coming from. Tell them who urged you to watch One Piece. Yeah, my boy Samir, my boy Kendall. Boy Kendall urged me to watch One Piece, and then after Kyle was watching it and was like, it's really fire, I finally did it. You said keep them, all right, I'll keep them separate, mommy. I'm definitely, even when I do the street strafing thing, or if I do it, I'm a what's it call it? I'm gonna keep the party chat super filtered. Why aren't we talking about Caleb Wilson and E Hall? What's up, ACTR behind the enemy lines? I appreciate that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Caleb Wilson and E Hall. Who's E Hall? Emmanuel Hall? And who's Caleb Wilson? Am I tripping? I still got to scroll back up, though. I'm behind like crazy. Hold on. Where was I at? Okay, there we go. Okay. Juan Gotti Sports, my boy, Juan Gotti Talking Sports. Make sure I subscribe to my boy. Is it? Oh, also, congratulations on that video, the AGG video that hit like 12K or something. It's probably even higher than that now. That's what's happening, Juan Gotti. You went stupid on that. Is it National NFL Players Get Arrested Week? What's good, Bino? Mark Paul, what's happening? Oh, Taysom Hill, thank you. So that's how far behind I am, because I'm just now seeing y'all tell me Taysom Hill, but I'm never going to remember his name, ever. His name is too random. I see Trent Williams and Sadiq Charles. I'd kind of do too. Now, Trent Williams doesn't come around often, so I'm not going to compare Sadiq Charles to Trent Williams, but Sadiq Charles definitely has the potential to be a Pro Bowl left tackle, like a cornerstone piece to our franchise. What's good, Herb? Please get Larry Warford. I know he might stump Martin, but he's too good. Larry Warford had a chuckle with the real Ed Oliver this morning over the headline. That's funny. That's funny. Peters wants to play for the Eagles. I've seen that. Patrick Peterson next year would be nice. How old is Patrick Peterson, though? Oh, released as in bailed out. Oh, okay. Landon, I wouldn't mind Peterson, but for the right price. But he's getting up there in age. But we got to see Haskins drop 10 pounds and just drop. Yes, sir. We were just talking about that earlier. I kind of want to do a video on it. I plan on it actually too. I just got to get these other videos out the way. And adding bro, I can't wait to add Ramsey. I haven't been this excited about the Redskins season in a long time. What's up, Gabe? Yeah, bro. I'm out here, bro. I'm excited too. Why are the Redskins fans hating on Haskins, but they're not mad at Gruden for how he didn't get, bro? I think people are just trolling when it comes to that Zulu tribe. And what's happening, Zulu? Same here, Gabe. Totally amped up. Yes, 29-29. What it do, Rico? What's good, man? What you think getting arrested tomorrow? Who you think getting arrested? I hope nobody, man. Hope everybody out here doing well, getting their money, staying out of trouble. I don't know, though. Probably end up being a Cowboys player. How good you think Thaddeus Moss can be, and also stat predictions for AGG? I'm terrible at stat predictions. But I think Thaddeus Moss can finally be that dual threat tight end we've been waiting for. He's not a good route runner, per se, you know what I'm saying? He's not very fast, but he had the best hands out of this tight end class, and he was easily a top 3 blocker out of this tight end class. So that's really all we need him to do. Terry McLaurin, Steven Sims, AGG, and Kelvin Harmon will handle it that first 80 yards. Then when we get in that red zone, AGG and Thaddeus Moss are going to be those guys you throw contested catches to for easy touchdowns. Great hands, ability to tiptoe in bounds. I've seen some crazy sideline catches where he's barely tiptoed in bounds and snagged the ball, came down with it. So for what we need Thaddeus Moss to do and be a dual threat tight end, he's going to be great. And we haven't had that in a long time, so I'm excited. Our offense should literally go to another level because of Thaddeus Moss, just alone. It's a rebuild. It's not going to happen overnight. I agree. Appreciate that she ate me lately. Yes, 2020 will be a trial and error. If they can get lucky, they have a playoff push. Yeah, I like it. I'm definitely feeling, a nice solid team that people hate to play. But I mean, we may not make the playoffs yet. But I'm expecting us to be ridiculous 2021 and beyond. I think we'll be 7-9. I can definitely see that. You get on StreamYard, Rico. I definitely want to start doing it. First of all, my boy Shay that I in the beginning of when I first started doing sports reporting, I'm gonna do a podcast with him. I gotta coordinate it with him. We probably gonna do StreamYard so you can see us. No reason at all to hate on Haskins. He just has to adapt more to the pro. And just to let y'all know, the podcast is gonna be somewhat sports, but it's more so gonna be everything. So it's not necessarily just going to be Redskins. It's going to be everything. It's going to be just literally like a Street Scores podcast, not really like a Redskins. Like how our live streams we're doing right now, we talk mostly Redskins and other stuff a little bit. But that one's more so just going to be everything, literally everything. No reason at all to hate on Haskins. He just has to, we're going to talk about music, anime maybe, all that type of stuff. Adapt more to the pro level, and he'll ball like he was in Ohio State. I agree, especially once there's an offense built towards his skill set. That boy Rico was looking like Darby yesterday. Why am I getting so many comparisons? I'm sorry. If Rivera plays a season like that, Haskins gets screwed behind it. No, I don't think so. I think Haskins can have a really good year, but we just not win a lot of games. Next year I got to get you into the Comp Madden game. You could try, man. Madden just ever since NCAA went away, I've just never been a big football game person. I love football, but I prefer to just watch it, I guess. I don't know. Am I the only one that likes Jeremy Sprinkle? Keep in mind he came in as a blocker 5th round, made good catching plays. He also is the only tight end that stayed healthy. Yeah, he does stay healthy. He's a pretty good blocker. I feel like Thaddeus Moss may end up being a better blocker than him. And then Jeremy Sprinkle's main problem is his hands. So inconsistent. He has some good catches, and then he had some ridiculously easy drops that were just so frustrating. I felt so bad for Haskins on some plays. Can you see Cam Sims and AGG on the field at the same time this season? That would be crazy. I want Cam Sims and Emmanuel Hall to make it really hard for these roster cuts. I want them to ball out during the offseason. As a tight end, you got to have good hands, and hopefully Sprinkle is working on it. Exactly. Yeah, Trey Quinn looking dark. It's looking dark for him. People sleeping on Harmon. Bro, Harmon had some crazy catches last year, though. Hey, man. Nothing will affect my messages on the channel like if you have a custom play chat. Nah, I'm scared, though, because I feel like people will see that channel and be like, oh, this is how he really is and stuff like that, or this is how his friends are, and then come back to this channel and be like, unsub 200K bail. Dang. Now, he got it, though. 200K bail, that ain't nothing to him. First round pick, he got more money coming in, kinda. Well, it depends. Nah, if you get released or whatever, I mean, a team still owes you a certain amount of money. But I don't know how, like, getting banned from the league affects contracts. They should try to trade Trey Quinn. I doubt they get anything but a bag of ruffles. And I could really use one of those, so send it my way if they do. Just found your channel. What has happened before I joined? What's up, Anything Football? I like to cover Redskins mostly, but I do a lot of draft stuff. I live stream every week, especially during the regular season when my Redskins are playing. You know what I'm saying? We do live streams. I'm about to start up a podcast with my boy Shay. It's going to be everything, not even just sports. I mean, like I said, music, whatever's going on in the news, all that type of stuff. Just all kinds of stuff playing and coming. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, if you want to, you can just filter my most viewed videos. I do mock drafts, all of that, film sessions. If you filter it to my most viewed videos, probably give you the best look at, what my channel has been doing. Yeah, if I did an armed robbery, I would have no bail. Bro, I'm telling you. Do it, Rico. I'm loving Steven Sims, and I want to see it. He is going to be something special this year. Watch, bro. I'm so excited. I'm more excited about Steven Sims, honestly, than AGG and Kelvin Harmon. Steven Sims is my guy. I'm really excited about AGG and Kelvin Harmon. I really am, but Steven Sims is my guy, bro. I'm really excited about him. Once I get bored enough, I'll start watching anime. Bro, you're going to be mad. You're going to be mad when you start watching it because you're going to be like, why didn't I start sooner? Because I didn't watch anime till sophomore year of college because I was looking at it like, why do people watch this? And then I watched my first one, and I've been stuck since. That's the only stuff I watch on TV, really, unless somebody really, really wants me to check out something else. Otherwise, if I'm not on Xbox or watching football, it's anime. I don't watch any TV shows. I don't really watch movies unless somebody come ask me to watch one. I may watch documentaries, but that's about it. Moss undersized. So I haven't seen anything like those shows that everybody says watch. Like what's the show with the medieval times that everybody watched that had all kinds of seasons? I haven't watched Breaking Bad. I haven't watched any of it. I just don't watch TV like that. Especially don't watch cable. 20 TDs is good. 30 is great. Oh, okay, cool. All right, bet. Thaddeus Moss has Moss-type hands, yet is a great blocker. Stupid how you went undrafted. I'm scared as a Giants fan, not going to lie. I appreciate that, Anything Football. I appreciate the honesty, man. Haskins had 7 TDs and 7 interceptions last season. Yeah, but that offense around him was terrible, and the team around him was tragic. Steven Sims is a heck of a runner. Santana Moss kind of wills. I agree, Ryan. Yes. All right, I'm about to head out. Bye. All right, see you later, Rich. Are you working on a Redskins offensive scheme video? Yes, sir. Eric Coryell offense video coming out after I finally get this draft grade analysis done. I'm on to the undrafted free agents now, so I'm really close. Dang, it just scrolled down. I know I'm behind, but dang, they ain't have to rush me like that. It just scrolled down way past the whole bunch of stuff I was reading. Come on, computer, get it together. I'm trying to get back to where I was. Where was I at? Where was that? Dang it, where was I at? Dang, I'm this far behind. I don't even see. Where was I at? Okay, there we go. Okay, I found my spot. Gonna be hard to top that defense video. Yeah, I mean the offense video isn't even gonna be as long. So that's one thing, because I mean the defense is just a little bit more complicated, especially personnel wise. But we'll see. We'll see. But I appreciate that, Diesel. We need to get the FedEx packed again. I went to a game last season. There's probably 60% Giants fans there. I'm not surprised. What episode you on One Piece? I'm in the 100 something. I'm like 130, I think. I don't know. I'm in the Alabasta part, whatever, with Princess Vivi or whatever. What corner was that you said we signed? Oh, Aaron Colvin. Montez Sweat for double-digit sacks this year. Yes, sir. I can definitely see that happening. Chase Young and those other guys are going to be taking up so much attention. Montez Sweat might go just absolutely crazy this year. And Oliver, I'm just hearing got arrested. What's going on? Bro, I don't know, man. I think Haskins, I don't know what's going on with these players during this. They should be quarantining. I think Haskins would do good this coming season. I'm expecting it. Add Ramsey. What's up with Ramsey? I would definitely love to add Ramsey. Our top 3 cap space next season, we can go get anybody we want. People are dumb when they said the Redskins should draft Tua. Think about it. Peyton Manning took a while to develop. He was terrible in it. Bruh, Peyton Manning was terrible in his rookie season. Like, it was bad. I think his first 2 games, his first game he threw like 3 interceptions or something like that. It was crazy. So I completely agree. Yeah, these NFL players are getting arrested one after another. We'll have to wait. What's good, Matteo? What's good? Mateo? I keep saying Matteo. Why do I keep doing that? Mateo. Haha, probably a Cowboy. Nah, that's funny. Yeah, bro. If I had to put my money, it's gonna be on a Cowboy, the next guy to get arrested. Where's Brody? I like the dog. Let me see. I mean, I figured out how to get my computer to run a little bit faster. So I might be able to have Brody back up in here. Hold on, where's Brody at? Let me see. Where's Brody? Let me see. Let's see if the stream can handle it. Let me see. Where is it? Okay, there we go. There goes a little Brody. I didn't think football Manning was garbage his rookie year, bro. It was terrible. Kobe Parkinson has the best hands. Didn't drop a pass last season. So neither did Thaddeus Moss. Ed Oliver did get arrested for DWI, and Thaddeus Moss played in the SEC. Ed Oliver did get arrested for DWI and a gun. Oh, he had a gun charge. I didn't know Ed Oliver had a gun charge too. Dang. And if you were, I've heard Buffalo is, a little wild out there. New York City is, getting gentrified, and it's one of the safest cities out here doing it. But Buffalo's different. Those upstate cities don't care about none of that. If you were Patrick Peterson age, he's 29 and 30 in the season. Oh, so Patrick Peterson isn't as old as I'm thinking, because I don't know why I'm thinking he's like 35. Diesel, I know, right? QBs have a longer development time. People need to understand. What cuts would surprise you after the 53-man roster is made? We just talked about this last stream too, but I don't know. It's hard to pick somebody that I think like should make it but won't make it. Like maybe a maybe like a John Bostic or a Thomas Davis. Maybe if the younger guys go out and really reach their potential. I'm trying to think of other position groups. Let me see. Maybe a corner might get caught off guard. You never know. Ronald Darby might not make it, especially if he can't stay healthy, type of thing. Right. I think it's 55. I gotta really look into this whether or not it's 53, 55, or 57 thing. As a Giants fans, I don't hate the Redskins. I actually only hate the Eagles and the Cowboys. I'm cool with the Redskins. It's kind of the same thing here. I really don't even hate the Eagles. I just hate how they celebrated when they won that Super Bowl, and they were going around destroying people's properties and people's businesses. I'm still like have a bad taste for Philly from that. Like I'm still mad at Philly for that one because that literally didn't make sense. That was like God tier level. Don't know how to act when you finally get something good. It was terrible. That's the only reason I hate the Eagles. I don't really hate the team that much. I just hated the fans for how they celebrated, ruined, trash and all that stuff after they won that Super Bowl. Giants, I've never really had any beef with them. Even when living in New York, I never had problems with Giants fans while I was in New York like I've had with Falcons fans in Atlanta. I used to hate the Falcons. I've never hated the Giants. It's just the Cowboys, really. And that's only just because of history, like my family and stuff, but a lot of the Cowboys fans I know are pretty cool. I live in Atlanta, so I'm not in DC, in the DMV with y'all where y'all have to deal with Cowboys fans nonstop on a daily basis. I have to deal with Falcons fans more than anything else. That's why I hate the Falcons more than I hate the Cowboys, kind of. It's kind of died down with the Falcons now. I'm not in high school no more, so I don't talk to Falcons fans all the time about Falcons, so it's not that bad anymore. But I do hate the Cowboys because I know I'm supposed to, but I don't have any like real personal reasons like of just Cowboys fans I can think of off the top of my head that I hate. And that's why I should hate the Cowboys type of thing. I don't really have any real history with Cowboys fans like that. Because CBA, I'm downloading Ark Survival. Oh, that boy Wolf downloading Ark Survival. I've been playing Destiny 2. I used to love Destiny 1, man. I used to be on it like crazy. I hate 31 NFL teams. We want you to hate the Redskins. Kelvin is my guy. Kelvin Harmon is solid. Top receiver with his speed, corners, boy. Oh, my boy Twin, yes sir. Appreciate the donations. The OJ Howard talk who he did. If not, what do you think? Take to get him, and would you want to do it? I would love to have OJ Howard, but I heard from the Buccaneers that they came out and said like somebody would have to wow them in a trade. So basically, they're gonna basically get a steal for OJ Howard. Like they want more than what he's worth in return. Because even though they got Gronk, they want OJ Howard to be the tight end of the future. Gronk's just on a 1-year rental, so I think that that we would have to give up an arm and a leg for OJ Howard, and I really want him, but it's not worth it. Oh yeah, thank you, Diesel, Game of Thrones, thank you. I don't watch any of that stuff. Robotech and Battleship Yamato are classics. Are those some older ones? Because I've never even heard of those. We around the same spot on One Piece. Yeah, bro. I just started like last week. Miami is open, so that's probably why Baker and Dunbar did it. Yeah, and they're from there too. So like they just when people go back home, they tend to get more trouble anyway. Alex Smith was bad also his first season. Oh yeah, that's a good point. As a 16-year-old Redskins fan, it hasn't been fun. I hope it starts to turn around soon. Man, Gabe, bro, me and you both, man. Me and you. All I have really is Colt McCoy in Dallas. I think that was 2015, I believe. Mark Brunell with Santana Moss. That one game we were down 13-0, ended up winning 14-0. And in the 2012 season, that's all I've got. Because I don't really count the Kirk Cousins success because that wasn't really fun anyway for me. Let me see. Oh, Moss, traditional tight end or H-back? I'm thinking H-back. I think he's going to be a little bit of both. When we need a fullback to come in, he'll basically be like Chris Cooley type of role. But I can definitely see him being a really good dual threat tight end also. Do you think our DBs will contain the Eagles wide receivers week 1? It's going to be a challenge because their only problem is health. And they're going to have Deshaun Jackson, Alshon Jeffrey, healthy, all of the, and they just drafted Jalen Reagor. We got to see how guy with the Spanish name, like literally Spain. I keep JJ Arcega-Whiteside. It's Arcega because that's how they pronounce it in Spain or whatever. But we got to see how good he is. So their receiving core looks pretty, deadly. But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? This pass rush should be so dominant. Carson Wentz shouldn't have time to throw it. So what is an H-back? It's basically like a halfback type of thing. They're kind of like a fullback. It's weird. I expect him to basically be like a Chris Cooley clone. Maybe with a slightly higher ceiling. Need to go into motherboard BIOS to make sure your XMP profile is set. Rufio, boy, you just spoke Mandarin to me. I don't even know what you just said. The BIOS and make sure your XMP profile is set. I don't even know what you just said. I ain't gonna hold you. Once the Redskins get Penei Sewell next year in the draft, it's a wrap for the NFC East. Yeah, bro. I think Penei Sewell will end up being better than any tackle that was taken in this past draft class. And this was a really good tackle draft class, but Penei Sewell at Oregon is different. If you don't know about him, definitely go check it out. To make it run faster, delete unneeded programs, turn off desktop notifications, and close programs that aren't. Oh, bro, I do all of that. I've already done all of that. All of that's done. I do that with everything, though. My phone, like with my iPhone, you scroll up and you quit apps and stuff. At most, I have 3 apps going at the same time. That's just who I am, though. Right now, literally, the only app open is Google Chrome because that's what I'm using to read the comments and look up stuff if y'all say it. OBS is what I'm streaming through. And then, I guess technically Finder because Finder's always on. I meant to say if you were talking about... Wait, what? Oh, I thought Peterson was like 32. Yeah, Peterson got to be in his 30s. Buffalo's a depressing city. I've heard it's the hood too. Like a lot of people don't know, but it's really up there. They got some fire rappers up there. Like I'm not sure if they really from Buffalo all the way, but like Conway the Machine and 38 Special and all them guys. I love that type. I like that old school like raw New York type of music. I like it when New York sounds like New York. That's how I am with everything. I like it when Louisiana rappers sound like Louisiana. Like it when Atlanta and Memphis do their thing. I hate how everybody sounds like Atlanta right now. I mean I like the New York thing with the Pop Smoke sound, but that's really a UK and a Chicago sound. Like I don't like when they really do that. I like it when people sound like who they're supposed to sound like, in my opinion. That's why I'm listening to so much West Coast music, because it's more authentic. Like I know for a fact I'm gonna hear a West Coast guy on a West Coast beat. It's irritating me to hear everybody sound like Young Thug out here. No matter what city. I mean, I'll listen to somebody. It sound like they from Cleveland Ave, down by the airport in East Point, and then I find out they from Colorado or something, or North Dakota or Arkansas. It's crazy. H back plays tight end or fullback based on formation. Thank you, B9. Thank you. That boy B9 always coming in with the info. Brett Favre was traded from the Falcons to the Packers. Steve Young was traded from the Bucs to the 49ers. Two Hall of Famers that were not QB1 worthy to their first team. There's a hope for Simba. That's technically Dwayne Haskins got traded from Jay Gruden to Ron Rivera, because this is basically a whole different team. So I like that. Thaddeus Moss is also a great team guy and a leader. I think he was Joe Burrow's best friend. He was also there when they needed him. Yeah, Thaddeus Moss is going to be very dependable. It's going to be nice to have people that you can depend on. That's the great thing about this new team look right now. And I got to write down what Diesel the Hog said. I like that with this Brett Favre, Steve Young thing. If my computer lets me do it, you know what I'm saying? If my computer likes me enough to let me copy and paste it real quick. Dang, it's already at 3 o'clock. I haven't even put my AirPods in, because I've just been constantly going and going. I'm behind. I normally have my AirPods in. I was trying to make sure I started the stream on time, so I didn't even want to delay another 20 seconds trying to plug in my AirPods. And y'all been keeping me so busy, I didn't even put them in. I'm calling it some NFL players going to get arrested. I hope not, man. Teams in the NFL with the best draft, that's not the Redskins. The Cowboys had a pretty good draft. The Ravens had a good draft. I'm trying to think. I got to remember some draft classes, though. Like, it's already like in the back of my mind, and I'm already looking towards the next draft class, and I'm focused on the Redskins roster and what we look like now in the future. So I already forgot where a lot of people went. Trying to think who else had a really good. I know the Raiders got some pretty good people. They made some good moves, but I don't remember if that draft class overall was great. I'm trying to think. I feel like I'm missing some. I'm definitely missing some people. So do we qualify for an extra third round pick for hiring Rivera? Yeah, I was seeing that. I wanted to do a video and talk about that too. About they're considering doing a better Rooney rule, where you hire a minority head coach and you're awarded a third round pick. Does that count? Are they just automatically going to give that to all the teams that currently have head coaches? Because that would be dope. I would like another third round pick. Yes, sir. Yes, please. Yes, sir. Yes, please. I think Eagles, Cowboys fans are the worst. Just get the Redskins 2-3 seasons, they could be a playoff team. I'm expecting us to be a playoff team by next year at least playoff, bound playoff contenders. I got a couple of family members that are Cowboys fans. I have a few, there's a couple, but not a lot. Well, Cowboys fans are always talking smack to me like they're going to the Super Bowl every year. See, yeah, that's the thing. I don't really interact with Cowboys fans like that. I have a couple, but it's not like if I lived in the DMV, I would have to deal with Cowboys fans all the time, but I'm in Atlanta, so I deal with Falcons fans, and I mean, like I keep telling y'all, the people I talk to pretty much on a daily basis, especially about football, Falcons, Colts, Rams, 49ers, Cowboys, Giants, Bears. I always slow down. I'm just trying to run through everybody. Okay, Chaisson, Steelers. Am I missing somebody? I think that's mostly it, right? Those are the people like I talk to pretty much on a daily basis about Redskins stuff. They're also my Xbox friends too. Like I kind of have two different Xbox chats, kind of in a way, but that's like the more football people and what's it call it? So I catch it from everybody equally. From this, it's just as much as I catch it from the Cowboys fans. So I know I'm supposed to hate the Cowboys, and in my blood I naturally do. Especially with my family and everything, but like, and then of course like because of games and stuff, like it's just a rivalry, so I hate them because of that. But that deep burning hate that y'all have because y'all deal with Cowboys fans and their headache and the headaches they cause every day on a daily basis, year in and year out. I don't have to deal with that. Like, luckily for me, I think Cameron Curl could be nice. I'm excited about Cameron Curl. I'm breaking him down in my draft analysis. Only team I love, Redskins fans. Only team I hate, be freaking with a passion is the Cowboys. I should say Cowgirls, anti-Cowboys. Hey, let's talk Bryce Love. What's up, OKG? I'm really excited about Bryce Love. I wish we can get like an official recent update on Bryce Love because he can be great. I mean, he was better than Christian McCaffrey at Stanford. And you see how great Christian McCaffrey is at the NFL level. Oh, yeah, great news. NFL facilities opening Tuesday. Yeah, I've heard. But it's supposed to only be for players rehabbing. It's not about to just be everybody up in there. I think Cameron Curl starts over Sean Davis. Really? Dang, okay. I'm about to really, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to take that to account that y'all really think y'all really that high on him. Cameron Curl draft grades was a steal. He came out for me as one of the top safeties. Okay. I like that. Y'all getting me excited about my boy Cameron Curl. Now the driver in my best Clinton Porter's voice. Are you sitting? Let me see. I am more worried about Dallas wide receivers. Yeah, but that CeeDee Lamb thing was crazy. But Amari Cooper drops a lot of passes, so he can be as open as he wants. If he keeps dropping passes, we should be straight. Still mind-boggling how the Eagles took Jalen Reagor over Justin Jefferson. Yeah, they reached on Jalen Reagor. Our wide receiver room is stacked, but Isaiah Wright can be a boom this year. I'm really excited about Isaiah Wright. He's basically like a taller, almost Antonio Gibson, where he can be one of our best returners. He can be a running back, a receiver, everything. All right, Curl stay healthy. If Curl stays healthy, I think he'll be good. I agree. Cameron Curl will be a corner. I can see that too. I mean, he's going to be versatile. Ron Rivera has preached versatility. Ron Rivera and Kyle Smith have preached versatility with this first offseason together. It's Alshon Jeffrey, Deshaun Jackson, Jalen Reagor, Greg Ward, and J. John Thega-Whiteside. Yeah, that's a pretty talented group. Jalen Reagor is a really good route runner. I don't think he has a high ceiling. So I wouldn't consider him really talented, but he's a really good route runner. Deshaun Jackson at speed, Alshon Jeffrey at size. So that could be an annoying wide receiver group to deal with. He makes sure your power management is set to high performance. Bro, Rufio, you going to have to hit me on Twitter and let me know what you talking about. You over there speaking shindiggy to me right now. You talking to hieroglyphics with all of that. That's right, Jefferson. Let's talk Isaiah Wright special. But yeah, Isaiah Wright is gonna be. I have high hopes for him. Not high expectations, but high hopes for Isaiah Wright. Penei Sewell would have won Heisman Trophy if Joe Burrow was a top player in college football history. Penei Sewell was like the second in the Heisman race and had like a 90 PFF grade for both passing and running. Oh yeah, Penei Sewell is crazy. I really hope we end up getting him. We won't get him though if we end up going 8-8 or better. Just to let y'all know. What's up, Rico? Me too, bro-in-law. I'm a New York old school guy. Wait, dang it. It scrolled. Why did it scroll? I was in the middle of reading the comment. Why does this keep happening? Dang it. Okay, there we go. My boy Mark Paul. I'm not even sure if I said what's up to you. And my boy AGM Productions too. What's good? What's up, Rico? What's good, Franklin? Panthers a beastly defensive draft. Oh, yeah, because they went and got Derrick Brown, Jeremy Chin, and I think they got Yetur Gross-Matos too. Yeah, they weren't playing about defense in that draft. Not one bit. Not one bit. The Panthers did have a great defensive draft. Rams killed their 3 future starters, 2 Pro Bowls. Who did the Rams get? I forgot their draft. I heard Jets and Browns had a good one. Oh, yeah, the Browns got some sleepers. They've been doing that the past 3 years, just getting a bunch of DBs way later than they're supposed to go. I don't know what's going on with that. Denver had a good draft, too. I forgot who they got. I know they got Jerry Jeudy. Dang, who else they get? Didn't they get one of those running backs or maybe one of those offensive line? I can't remember. What's good, Charlie? AKA not suitable. I got my jaw rocked to 91 by a grown man after we smoked the Bears. We was undefeated at the time. I was only 12. Dang, man, that's crazy. Why was that fan so salt about that? What player do you like in next year's draft that you would like to see? Penei Sewell. That's my favorite player, of course. But that linebacker, I constantly keep forgetting his name. That linebacker should be great too, though. There's a lot of good players. I got to really, really dive in, though. Hopefully Georgia got some guys coming out, you feel me? I'm excited about Sadiq Charles' press conference sounding like he is ready to start day one. Oh, yeah, that man's not playing. Somebody asked him about his arm length, and he shut it down real quick, too. Just 900, almost 1K. Let's go. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's go on Gotti, yes sir. Caleb Wilson is the tight end we got towards the end of last year. Believe the Cardinals release soon, or we took him off their practice squad. Oh yeah, my boy. Dang, what was his name? Forgot, bro. Memory's terrible. Y'all gotta excuse me, man. Who was it? Who was it, man? I was just talking to them about Marcus Ball. But Marcus Ball is also somebody I forgot we signed. We signed him back in March. I completely forgot about him, man. Let me see. Where was that at, man? Oh, yeah, my boy, Professor, Buckeye guy. Yeah, we signed Marcus Ball. That's another tight end to keep an eye on, too. We have a lot of tight ends. Prediction for Thaddeus Moss, 439 yards, 5 touchdowns, only because he's a rookie, and next season after that have a Pro Bowl-type season. I could definitely see that. But day one, he's going to be a great blocking tight end, which I'm excited about. Luke, wait, what, Luke? You recommend any shows on Netflix or Hulu? I don't really, like I said, all I watch is football, anime, and play Xbox. I don't watch shows. Anything with, like, actual people or just anything besides anime, I don't really watch. Because I just have so much anime to watch. I'll just get to that later. I'll just be late if I got to. I have too much anime to catch up to. I think that we're going to miss Bill Callahan. What do you think? It would be nice to have him, but I don't think it's going to be the difference in wins and losses, I don't think. Especially not, like, enough to really be noticeable. But I am going to... Bill Callahan was a great offensive line coach. You can say whatever you want to say about him as a head coach, but he was a great offensive line coach. What's up, Sheldon? KJ was good. Redskins, the Cardinals Cinderella team this year, hands down. Oh, yeah, bro. We're going to surprise a lot of people. I live in Mansfield, which is right next to Dallas, and they always talking trash. Oh, yeah, so yeah, you going through it over there, Jones. Don't sleep. We're young and hungry, and now we have a coach that will teach those young guys, bro. Our team, bro, I'm expecting big things out of them, honestly. Maybe not this first year, but we're going to surprise a lot of people anyway. But 2021 and beyond, I'm expecting us to be one of those teams that's consistently good and you're always afraid to play them. Like how the Seahawks have been for a while now, the Steelers, the Packers. Unless there's like severe injuries, you're always expecting them to at least make the playoffs type of thing. I'm expecting us to be one of those teams. Click on the battery in the lower right corner and put it on high performance. The lower right corner? Where's the battery? Are we talking about Mac? I'm lost. Good Lord, if Foster is healthy, that is such an underrated boost that we 10,000% need. I agree. I'm telling, bro, Reuben Foster fully healthy is second best player on our defense. And our defense is already supposed to be really good. But then you add him, it's not even fair, bro. Spring has been crazy. Tornado sirens went off Thursday night, and in the next town over, my friend's sirens went off, and he got a little bit of hail. Wait, where you live at, AGM? Lord have mercy. See, that's one thing about Atlanta. I think Atlanta's the least dangerous city when it comes to weather because we don't get tornadoes. We're close to hurricane season, but all we get is rain from it. We don't get earthquakes because we're not on the West Coast. We don't get snow because we're not up north. And like I said, we're down south, but we're not south enough and close enough to a coast to where we deal with hurricane season that much. We just get rain. We're not in the Midwest where we get tornadoes. I think Atlanta's like the calmest weather city I've ever known. Less than some other city y'all know about out there. But between Vegas that I've lived in, Maryland, of course New York, and other places I've been to, Atlanta has the calmest weather. It's the most inconsistent though. Like we're the only place I know of that it's 50 degrees at night and 80 degrees during the day consistently. Like it's just a 30-degree difference on a daily basis. That's the only thing that's annoying. Other than that, just down bottom left, Windows 10. Oh, no. I'm on a Mac. My Mac is the thing that's slow. The only problem with my Windows PC is that I need a better Wi-Fi receiver. I consider Jalen Reagor, Deshaun Jackson, and Sillin Tyler Eifert. Wait, who? Oh, so you consider Jalen Reagor. Wait, what? His Sillin, Deshaun Jackson, and Tyler. Deshaun Jackson and Sillin. I'm confused about that sentence. I don't know much about Jeremy Chin. I think I misspelled his name. You might have, but I don't know. But isn't more of a run defense guy and less coverage guy? I mean, kinda, but his freakish athleticism, I feel like he can, and he's actually a pretty decent corner. I feel like he's gonna be really good. I mean, he was basically baby Isaiah Simmons. If you couldn't get Isaiah Simmons, you go get Jeremy Chin. You couldn't get Jeremy Chin, go get Kyle Duggar. And then after that, it's a drop off. But Jeremy Chin, I feel like is gonna be really good. And Panthers also got WV safety Kenny Robinson. Oh yeah. Who's your favorite Redskin of all time? I mean, Sean Taylor, of course, got to be up there. But growing up, when I used to play NFL 2K, Steven Davis was my favorite player, video game wise. But I always loved B. Mitch, LeVar Arrington, Darrell Green growing up. I really liked London Fletcher, like right before the RG3 situation and during the RG3. London Fletcher was great. So yeah. But I'm more of a homer though. Like my favorite football players, period, like in NFL, Cam Newton and Adam Pac-Man Jones, just because Southwest Atlanta connection, Westlake High School, all that. But Redskins wise, of course, the goats. You know what I'm saying? Sean Taylor automatically. But I grew up loving Darrell Green. I used to cheat with Steven Davis back when 2K still made NFL games. And I loved B. Mitch and LeVar Arrington and London Fletcher also. I like defense the most. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, Clinton Portis was entertaining too, but I like defense. I can't exactly remember in first person, but I think I was hurt when we traded away Champ Bailey for Clinton Portis. Even though Clinton Portis worked out pretty well, Champ Bailey was still Champ Bailey. Who was the player on the cake? Boy, I'm assuming Steve. I don't know. Who's number 41? I'm not good with stats and numbers, bro. Memory-wise, I'm a really good math guy. Like geometry and all that, I was always like a natural at that in school. Calculus, I never really had trigonometry. I never really had problems with that. But when it come to memorizing stuff, like that's why I was terrible at physics. Because physics was more so memorizing formulas. And it was terrible. And I can't tell you who that number 41 is right now. Somebody tell me. I think we should try and keep Montez and Chase fresh as possible. Since they're our best pass rushers. Kerrigan and Orchard can get the job done. I agree. But I do know. But yeah, I agree. But give them tons of playing time, of course. Yeah, I think there's going to be a healthy rotation. How will we use Khaleke Hudson, safety or linebacker? I think he's more so going to be a linebacker, but we'll see. But definitely a lot of special teams. Yeah, I agree, B9. My boy Big Simple 422, bringing the energy, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all check out my boy. Check out my boy YouTube channel if you haven't. B9, yes, sir. I was raised to be a Colts fan, but instead I turned into a Giants fan. How'd that happen? Oh, my boy AGM lives in Chicago. Oh, yeah, that Maryland. Oh, yeah, that weather's crazy. Somebody help you, man. Windy City, man. And Maryland. I'm from Corinth, Mississippi. And we are a lot like that. Oh, yeah, we chilling, man. Don't have too many weather issues around here, man. We don't get snow, so that's the way, like, Georgia's calmer than Maryland. Back when I used to live in Maryland, I like snow, but you know what I'm saying, snow can ruin a lot of stuff. So that's the reason I give Georgia the slight nod over Maryland when it comes to calmer weather, just off the fact that we don't get snow. But when we do, though, the whole city gets shut down. I almost mixed them up. I was about to say shut and city at the same time, but the whole city gets shut down. Y'all saw what happened that one time a few years ago. I wasn't even here. I was in New York when that happened to Atlanta. That was crazy. While we lit, yes sir. How should start left guard? Wes Martin, Keith Ishmael, or Wes Schweitzer? I vote Wes Martin. I think he's the best combination of ready to go and most talented. Because Keith Ishmael has quite a bit of talent, but I mean he has strength issues, which I break down in my draft grade and review when it comes out. And then Wes Schweitzer, you know what I'm saying, he's pretty cool. He's cool. I believe Wes Martin has the most potential to be our best option at left guard. Second best, if Foster is healthy, he is our best defender. Nah, I'm sorry, bro. I mean, he's great, but I got to go Chase Young. Chase Young just built different. But I don't know. I mean, that's a good debate, though. You know what I'm saying? I can definitely see why you would say Reuben Foster, but I love Chase Young, me personally. DC is pretty, and plus he plays edge rusher, so that's a more impactful position. His impact will be noticed more and more consistent. DC is pretty calm, definitely inconsistent, bruh. That snow, back when I used to live in Maryland, I used to like it because getting out of school and stuff, but boy. Hey, Street Score is here watching an ad Big Simple sent me. You said watching an ad that Big Simple sent me. My boy Big Simple out here. Linked up, yes sir. First of all, what's up, Natural? That's how I say it. Laricia? Laricia? How do I say that? I'm trying to get it right. What's happening? How do you think Fabian Rowe would do? When he actually has a full off season, being healthy and playing in the right position, which is outside corner and not slot, I think he might actually be pretty good. What year was this picture taken approximately? All right, so I was born in '94. This looks like I'm like what 7 or 8 maybe. I'm definitely still in Maryland in this picture. I'm assuming. So I don't know though. Maybe if I could see how long my hair was, that would help. But I'm assuming early 2000s, like maybe 2001. I don't know. Honestly, I'll have to ask my mom that. Matt Bowen. Y'all are saying Matt Bowen. Check out Kenny Robinson. He Jeremy Chin like. All right, I'll check him out. I'm getting sold on Sims, bro. I love Steven Sims, bro. Y'all just gotta go watch those last two. Game Pass is free for everybody to watch, which I'm kind of sad about because I just paid for it, and then because of quarantine, it's all free for everybody. But go check out those last games, especially that last game of the season against the Cowboys. Steven Sims looked like something. Him and Montez Sweat, you can truly see their potential with that. With that last game. And make sure y'all check out Ryan Anderson. I forgot against who. I think it was against the Panthers, where he had like 3 forced fumbles or whatever, something like that all in one game. That should let you know Ryan Anderson, Steven Sims, and Montez Sweat are about to be great. Check out those games from last season. Same on Bailey. Yes, bruh. I was sick about Bailey. I think, from what I remember, I was sick. I hope we release Strowman. Dang, what you got against Greg Strowman? I randomly started watching Giants. Ooh, boy. What just happened? What just happened? I recently just started watching Giants games. Kind of enjoyed watching Eli Manning play and later Odell. Kind of happy Odell is off the Giants. He's too much of a cancer. Oh, okay. So you were groomed to be a Colts fan, and you saw the Giants play. And you was like, hey man, this look cool over here. Let me go ahead and slide on over to this fan base. I can definitely understand that. I can see that. I might have grown up another team fan if my mom and them weren't such heavy Redskins fans, because it didn't matter. I could have been born in Alaska. I would have been a Redskins fan just off of how heavy my family were Redskins fans, between my mom, my granddad, and all of them. So I think that was pretty much raps. Like they weren't gonna allow that to change. They weren't playing with me. Charlie Davis, wait, what's going on? Mike Bass was 41 back in the day, Super Bowl 7. He scored the only touchdown for the Redskins. So is that a Mike Bass cake? I don't know why I feel like, who? I gotta go look, man. My boy Smoke Jams done pulled up. Katie has a new documentary about PG County basketball. Oh, yeah, I watched that with my mom. My mom wanted me to watch that because she's super duper DMV. I got my sticky note because I don't really remember my Maryland past. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself from Atlanta, but I got my sticky note to validate my Maryland, you know what I'm saying? My mom wrote it down for me. I was born in PG Hospital. I lived in Landover for a little bit. Then I moved to Mitchellville. Then I lived in Largo. And then back to Mitchellville. And then I went to Atlanta. And then I've lived in Atlanta since, other than New York for like 5 years. Now I'm back in Atlanta. And then back and forth with Vegas a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, but that documentary was fire. I mean, I've already been vouching for Maryland to my Atlanta friends that it's literally LA and the DMV as the basketball hubs in the nation, which is crazy because Maryland is so small, especially PG County. I mean, the fact that New York is New York and they barely even have great players in the NBA. I think their best player right now is Kemba Walker, and he's good, but like, I mean, maybe you can kind of count Kyrie. He's from Jersey though. New Yorkers don't want to claim people from Jersey until it's beneficial. So I'm not gonna give them Kyrie Irving right now anyway. That's it. New York is a really big basketball city, but they don't really have guys like that in the NBA. DMV stays with basketball talent. If you haven't seen that documentary, I definitely suggest it. Because it breaks down exactly why the DMV is just a constant cultivation of just great basketball talent. It's ridiculous. I mean, the fact that Maryland stands up against Florida and LA, I mean, all these places that are way bigger, it's ridiculous. Definitely doing their thing over there. Who should start, Thaddeus Moss or Logan Thomas? I vote Thaddeus Moss, but Logan Thomas's potential is crazy. We'll see, though. I'm in now. Okay. If we trade or release Ryan Kerrigan, dang it. It scrolled. It scrolled. Help. Help. Okay. If we trade or release Ryan Kerrigan next year, how much more cap space will we have? He's taking up 11.5 million, I believe. So that's an extra $11 million. Do you think Haskins will reach his full potential by next year or early 2021? We'll see. I mean, I feel like he's going to be one of those guys who's just going to keep getting better and better. But I feel like he's definitely going to be good enough to win us games and take us to the playoffs early on. And I think he'll just keep getting better and better. Because his arm talent is ridiculous. I don't care what anybody said. I don't care how much you're down on Haskins. You have to admit, no matter how much of a Haskins hater you are, that he has top 8 arm talent in this league potential-wise. As far as like arm strength and if it's coached up. You know what I'm saying? He can end up having a top 8 arm in this league easily. Always burnt. What are your thoughts on the safeties? Landon Collins is gonna ball out, especially under Jack Del Rio, because Jack Del Rio is not gonna have him doing things he doesn't want to do, like cover all the time. He's gonna mostly have him in the box, making plays, tackling, and all that type of stuff. I love Sean Davis's potential. He's just not consistent. He had big, bright spots on his film for the Steelers because he's a really, really like freakishly athletic guy. But he just needs to learn the game of football better. And if anybody can teach it to him, it's Ron Rivera and Jack Del Rio. So maybe Sean Davis will be that guy we've been looking for at free safety for many years. But we'll see, though. We'll see. And then after that, I don't know, bro. DeShazier Everett is like all right at both safety, free safety and strong safety. What's his name? Boy from Penn State. The fast guy, whatever. He's a good special teams player, but we got to see if he actually can learn how to tackle and he can get his football IQ up to be a good enough free safety to actually get on the field. Drink some water, Rico. You've been talking some. I appreciate that, Jefferson, but I'm gonna keep going, man. I'm not that thirsty. I'm a little bit thirsty, but I prefer to just go ahead and keep going. I don't want to fall behind. Thad, Hale, and Logan are gonna be the good tight end trio. I can see that. Logan Thomas's potential is crazy. He's freakishly athletic. Hell Hinges, I saw a little something from him last year. And Thaddeus Moss I love him at tight end. Dual threat all over that. I can't wait. Chances for Cameron Curl making the 53-man roster. What's up, young prodigy? I feel like he can just off of the fact that he's versatile. Safety and corner, I feel like it's definitely possible. Yeah, I've been watching Giants since I was like in kindergarten, so yeah, I've been heartbroken by the Cowboys just about every year. Do you think Cameron Curl will play cornerback? Ron Rivera and Kyle Smith love versatility. They've shown that with this recent draft and this past offseason, this free agency period. So I could definitely see them using him both as much as possible. I feel like our defense is going to be really tricky, and offense is not going to know who was doing what. I fell in love with the Redskins from a young age. I went to my first game when I was like 4. Oh, that's what's happening. That's what's up. I predict 7-9. I predict 8-8. I can definitely see that. But I wouldn't be surprised one bit if we end up winning like 5 games and getting a really good draft pick and getting another Chase Young like franchise changing guy at another position and then be ready, locked and loaded with top 3 cap space and free agency to dominate 2021. We got to have a World Cup, but for states. Oh, that would be crazy. You talking about for like basketball? Oh, yeah, it's without a doubt South Florida. But South Florida is unfair because they're really good at both football and basketball, every sport. But it's LA, South Florida, and DMV. It's not even fair, bruh. Our hometown high school just with the Warriors with the Warrior head. No, I just fell in love with that Warrior head and what it stands for. That's what's happening. It's more people in PG County than like 15 states. I mean, I know that, but I'm talking about them big guys like Texas and Florida. The fact that the PG County can stand up against them as just a county when you got like entire states and like the entire city of LA and stuff. I mean, y'all doing better than all of Georgia, I think, basketball-wise. I mean, Georgia kills it in football. We're top 3, top 4, but basketball-wise, PG County, with how small it is, beats our entire state. I'm not even going to lie. Dwayne Haskins, 3,500 yards, over or under. I can see him, well, only reason I would say under, I feel like we're going to run the ball a lot. And I feel like we're going to do a whole bunch of trick plays and stuff. Scott Turner might even whip out Wildcat. We'll see. But with our defense, not allowing other teams to score, we won't even be pressured to put up a lot of yards to try to win. I think it's gonna be more so Dwayne Haskins just go with the flow of the game rather than actually try to win us the game. So I don't really see him throwing for a lot of yards per se. Not because like a lack of skill, but just like because of the game plan we're gonna use to try to win games. Stop other teams from scoring, control the clock by running the ball, and score enough points type of thing. But our offense is going to be really electric and tricky and exciting and sweep, screens, reverses, maybe even some flea flickers, all kinds of stuff. So I'm not saying our offense is going to be boring, but it's definitely we're gonna run the ball a lot and we're gonna chew clock. Our games are gonna definitely be consistently one of the first games to end on Sundays. Those out of those 1 p.m. games, we're consistently gonna be some of the first games done. Cameron Kerr smokes that's cooling. We might release Alex Smith in 2021. I'm pretty sure we will. It makes more sense on the cap to release him then than not. Are you attending that pick? Well, I picked 41 is a mystery to me. It was Danny Johnson's number at that time. Oh, that's so random. Thank you, Mom. What's your thoughts on the O-line? I'm really excited about the O-line. I feel like Sadiq Charles may not be ready week 1, but I feel like we have a Pro Bowl left tackle in him. Cornelius Lucas is basically a better Ty Nsekhe at swing tackle. I feel like Morgan Moses can hold it down at right tackle, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? If he's fully healthy, I feel like he can hold it down. Maybe Cornelius Lucas, if he's really, really looking good, he may be able to take Morgan Moses' spot. We'll see. I feel like Wes Martin at left guard can be really good. He got a lot of experience, like good experience in snaps when Brandon Sheriff got hurt playing at right guard. So moving him to left guard, I feel like he should be good. Chase Roulier is dependable, and I love Brandon Sheriff at right guard. So I'm excited. Our offensive line might not be great off rip, but I feel like as the season progresses and everybody, really learns how to play their positions better and get better and better, I feel like we can actually have a pretty good offensive line, honestly. Ryan Anderson is my sleeper for this season. I agree. What's up, Take That? I agree. Ryan Anderson's gonna ball out. I don't think people keep forgetting about him. What about Michigan basketball players? Michigan. Ohio, of course, they have LeBron James and stuff, but I don't know. It's just DMV doesn't play. But that documentary explains why DMV doesn't play. Oh yeah, Troy Apke. Thank you, Smoke Jams. How excited are you about Kendall Fuller? And Kendall Fuller is interesting because I like him best in the slot, even though he kind of can play outside corner. But we're paying him $10 million a year, so it's gonna be weird for us to only bring him in as like a third corner and so, like in like nickel packages and stuff like that. So I don't know. I got to see how well Kendall Fuller can play at outside corner before I'm like really, really excited. Landon Collins 110 over or under. How many did he have last season? Because I think he almost led safeties and tackles last season, and I think he's only gonna get more this next season. So Khalid Hudson is small. He is pretty small, but he's small for a linebacker, big for a safety. That's just how them tweeners go. Thoughts on cornerbacks? It's a lot of high potential guys that if they can stay healthy or if they can develop into their ceiling, we can end up having a really good cornerback group. But it's just a bunch of ifs everywhere. So what about Michigan back? So who's exactly from Michigan? Besides, of course, like the back when the Fab Five was going. Who's currently in the NBA from Michigan? Because the DMV's been doing it back then and is still doing it with KD and Jared Jack, Ty Lawson. What's Ty Lawson at? I don't know. But Markel Fultz is a recent one. Quinn Cook. They break down everybody. And y'all, you can't forget Len Bias. Len Bias is supposed to be better than Michael Jordan when they were both coming out. Who would you prefer, Antonio? Oh, and Mike Beasley was supposed to be ridiculous. It's so sad that he never worked out because coming out of college, he was supposed to be ridiculous. He was so great. He sat out of summer league because I remember that I was at those summer leagues in Vegas, and I went to him, and that man didn't even play. He was just chilling in the stands. Would you prefer Antonio Gibson or Bryce Love from college? Bryce Love is more proven, but Antonio Gibson's ceiling is crazy. I don't know. That's hard. I might have to go off of Bryce Love because it's a safer bet, but Antonio Gibson's potential is ridiculous. Over under 8 sacks for Matt Ioannidis. He reached like 8 last season? We back. Okay, so I was talking about Matt Ioannidis over under 8 sacks. That's hard because like I want to say over because he almost had. I think he had 8 sacks last season or 9, but it's not enough QBs to go around for all of these guys. Montez Sweat is gonna get his. Chase Young's gonna get his. Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Tim Settle. Matt Ioannidis is our best interior defensive lineman when it comes to pass rushing. He's better than Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Tim Settle, but everybody's gonna be eating. So it's gonna be hard for guys to put up great stats because it might be any given play. Matt Ioannidis would have gotten the sack, but Chase Young just got there a step sooner, type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. That's really hard because Matt Ioannidis definitely is a double-digit sack talent, especially if we give him enough snaps to play in because he just doesn't play. He just never gets enough snaps to get those 10 sacks, but because he's incredibly efficient. But it's just not enough QBs to go around. If there were 2 QBs in the backfield at the same time, then yeah. But it's just hard because, I mean, Chase Young, Montez Sweat, all those guys got to get theirs. I believe both of them may have double-digit sacks, so it's just not enough of them to go around for everybody. I'm back, but my brothers are the same way. One's a Packers fan and the other's a Broncos fan. That's interesting. My Chase and Montez Sweat are going to be Predators. I'm excited. Chase Young prediction, 45 tackles, run defense. Dang, it disappeared. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Yeah, I did. The stream crashed because I had Brody playing, so I won't be able to have Brody at the top left until I get this computer faster. 10 sacks, possibly 12 sacks. I can definitely see that. And so he might even get an interception or 2. Jack Del Rio might surprise some offenses, drop him back occasionally, like very rarely, and then those times he does end up getting an interception. Antonio Gibson got a total of 300 in the SMU game. Chase Young 10 sacks over and under. I'm going over. Geis will have a workload. I really hope so. I really hope Geis is healthy, bro. He can be ridiculous. Skins rule 2020 season major upgrade going on. Yes, sir. If he stays healthy. Montez Sweat gonna be like Preston Smith, but better. Is that what you mean? 41 may have been your number at the time you play O-line and D-line. Okay, thank you, mommy. Is Bruce Smith still gonna mentor Chase? I hope so. I don't know what Dan Snyder's doing right now, not making that happen. Ron gonna make Ryan Kerrigan break the record in week 1. That would be dope. That would be cool, especially since it's at home. That would be a really good standing ovation. I think they sleeping on Dwayne in this offense. I agree. What's up, Kara? Bruce? Get rid of Morgan Moses. I don't think Morgan Moses is that bad. He's pretty, it's pretty annoying to deal with all of them penalties, but I don't think it's like he gotta go type of thing. Shondion Hamilton, big year. I'm expecting it. I think he's our most talented Mike linebacker. As far as coverage, run stopping, block shedding, and IQ combined, he's definitely our best Mike linebacker on the team. Because I consider Reuben Foster a will linebacker. Eagles want to sign Clowney. Do they really? They have the money for that? Thoughts on running back? I mean, this group is deep. You know what I'm saying? It's a really deep group, really exciting. If everybody's healthy, Darius Geis, Bryce Love, and Antonio Gibson aren't even fair. And then you have Adrian Peterson as the dependable guy, as the depth piece, which is ridiculous. And I like J.D. McKissick too, but now Antonio Gibson is pretty much going to fill in the J.D. McKissick role, which was supposed to be the Chris Thompson role. What's the best fit for our cornerbacks, cover 1, cover 2, cover 3? I think we have a lot of man cover corners. Jimmy Moreland, Fabian Moreau, Ronald Darby all prefer like man coverage. Even some press man. And Jack Del Rio prefers man cover corners in his defense anyway. Kendall can play outside slot and safety. Yeah, but it's just like what level though? He's best in the slot. He's pretty good outside, and he's pretty good safety in my opinion. But I don't love him outside and safety yet. I really hope he's good at outside because that would really help us a lot. But I love him at slot. I don't love him outside of safety. But he is useful enough to where you can mix it up. Catch defenses off guard. Imani Bates, wait, what? Bryce Love going to be tough to guard if healthy. Oh, yeah, it's over with. Kyle Kuzma from Michigan. Okay, and then after that? He is from Flint, though. I remember that. Kendall Fuller, they always talk about it in 2K. Every time he makes a shot in a game. He comes from the mean streets of Flint. Something like that. Some type of story like that. Kendall Fuller might play slot. Yeah, that's just the only thing, though, because we're paying him so much money. If he's just going to be a pure slot receiver, no outside corner, no safety, that's weird. We have a lot of speed on this team. I agree. Defense and offense. Our D-line is so good, we can't really tell who's going to get more sacks. Everybody's going to be eating. I agree, bro. That's going to be difficult. Then Cody and wait, where'd it go? Dang it! It scrolled down again. Lord of mercy. Why, computer? Help me. I'm trying to read the question. I was mid sentence. All right, Cody and Dunbar. Well, I just heard about them getting locked up. You think CT has something to do with it? Nah, I think they just being stupid. I'm not gonna give them that CT excuse. I'll give Antonio Brown the CT excuse before them. Over under 1,100 yards for scoring McLaurin. Um, See, the thing is, like, I feel like Dwayne Haskins is going to be better than their current QB situation last year with the Case Keenum, Colt McCoy, and Dwayne Haskins that wasn't cared about by the coaching staff. So that would increase the amount I would guess for him. But at the same time, I'm expecting Steven Sims and AGG and Kelvin Harmon to go crazy. And even our tight ends and our running backs, Antonio Gibson, Darius Geis if healthy, Bryce Love if healthy, they're going to all be taking away receptions from them and yards. So it's going to be hard to give them 1,100. It's going to be really hard. It's just too many weapons around. And I feel like teams, if anything, are going to game plan for scoring McLaurin after last season. Like, they're going to be like, nah, we got to stop him. And we're worried about everybody else after that. Even though you can double team him, he's still going to be open. But it's going to be whether or not Dwayne Haskins even wants to look his way sometimes because he's getting double teamed, even though he'll be open pretty much every time. Over or under 3 interceptions for Ronald Darby or Kendall Fuller. I don't know. That's difficult. Interceptions are really hard to guess because you even have Byron Jones, who was a top corner last year, and I think he only had like 1. So it's really even hard to measure how good a corner is by interceptions because a lot of the time, if you're like a really, really good corner, quarterbacks don't even try to throw it your way. So that's a good problem to have with our D-line. I agree. Steven Sims might get 500 passing yards. Steven Sims going to ball out, bro. It's like I said, it's going to be hard to get stats on this team with so many weapons, and Scott Turner likes to get everybody involved. But I'm expecting big things out of everybody. Cole Holcomb going to be one of the best players for us this year. I'm not that high on Cole Holcomb. I like him a lot, but he's really fast, but his block shedding needs to be worked on. And his coverage skills definitely need to be worked on. I mean, that's his biggest weakness by far. That's one of the main reasons I like Sean Hamilton more than him. That man Cole Holcomb in coverage is tragic so far. But if he can work on that, he can end up being really good. Like, really good. And it can be like, the future of our linebacker group could be Reuben Foster if healthy, Sean Hamilton, Cole Holcomb, and Ryan Anderson. That can be like our 4-headed linebacker rotation monster. Like the best one in the league type thing. Yeah, I expect a Nick Bosa type of season. Yes, sir. Hell to the Redskins. Do you think 71 should be retired for Trent? I don't know. I'm not really good at guessing who should be retired because it's like after a while you run out of numbers. But I don't think the way he left, I think they wouldn't just the way he left. I think he'll be in the Ring of Honor, but I don't think they just gonna retire his jersey. Dan finally doing his job by staying out the way. He's staying out the way where he needs to, and he's getting in the way when he needs to. It's like the perfect combination. This man Dan Snyder doing his thing. Replace Morgan Moses with Cornelius Lucas. I'm down to do that. But I also love the fact that Cornelius Lucas is a really good swing tackle. Whatever we need him to play, he can do it. Redskins defense will set new team sack record this season and then again next year after Kerrigan leaves as undrafted free agent. Okay. I like that prediction, Dave. My boy Dave. Do you think that the game will be played with fans there or behind closed doors? Honestly, I don't know, man. This whole thing is tricky. It's hard to guess anything. Even people that's in the meetings and know everything, I don't know. I mean, they don't even know, so I super don't know. If anybody doesn't know, it's me. I haven't left my neighborhood in 2 months, since March 14th. All I do, the only time I leave the house is to take Brody on a walk. I haven't done anything. We get our groceries mailed here, and then we sanitize it outside and leave it outside in the garage for 2 days. Like, we're not playing. If anybody's not going to get corona, it's this household. We do not play at all. We haven't left the house or nothing. We sanitize everything. We don't interact with people. I haven't even been around the rest of my family since March 14th, basically. Like since I've left the house. I haven't been around my grandparents, all my cousins, all my friends. It's just been me, my mom, and Lyriq. Let's see. Wait, where'd it go? Do you think the Rams will franchise tag Ramsey? I gotta see who else is a free agent for them that year, cause it does seem like he's a good candidate for it. But he doesn't seem like the type of guy you want a franchise tag. He seems like he's going to complain and sit out and type stuff like that too. So we'll see. But we also got to see if there's another player that they may prioritize over Jalen Ramsey. Will Jimmy Moreland be a top corner this year? I hope so, bro. I love Jimmy Moreland. He's one of my favorite players. And I'm expecting big things out of him. We got to see, though. Should we trade Kerrigan? If we can. If it's like a third-round pick or better, I would. Hopefully, Reuben Foster has a great comeback year. What you think? Man, I really hope so. If he's healthy, he's going to be ridiculous. Darius Geis getting 1,000 yards. It's going to be difficult, not because of his talent, not even because of his health, but because of how deep this running back group is. Now, Fuller playing more than slot. We're going to use him like Chiefs did. But when the Chiefs used him, he wasn't really that good. He was really good for us, like Pro Bowl level good when he played for us in the slot, pure slot. Then he went to the Chiefs, and people didn't even really like him. He wasn't really even that good for the Chiefs. If you were an offensive coordinator getting ready to go up against the Redskins, what would be the best way to stop the defense? I don't know. I guess spread everybody out. But even then, our defense is going to be one of the fastest in the league, if not the fastest all around player-wise. So I don't know. Maybe attack the corners. Maybe quick short step drops to attack the corners and not allow Chase Young and the guys to get to you. Maybe like a really fast-paced offense to where like our dominant pass rush, our biggest strength isn't like is impactful. Maybe that's the only way I can think of, really. Who do you think on the linebacker group will get 100 tackles and who gets an interception? If anybody's going to get an interception, I predict Shondion Hamilton. Whoever would get the most sacks will probably be Ryan Anderson. And if Reuben Foster's healthy, I feel like he'd probably end up getting the most tackles. We'll see, though. AGG going to get some playing time. Oh, yeah, AGG's going to go crazy. Isaiah Wright might be kicking punt return. I agree. Him and Antonio Gibson are our best returners. Steven Sims probably in third. Cole is a good run stopper. He is good. He just needs to learn how to block shed better. Run stopping wise, he needs to block shed way better. Because Shondion Hamilton, you already see him. He goes to somebody, gets him out the way, makes a play. Cole Holcomb is not consistent with that yet. But he can definitely learn how to do it. Kendall Fuller, because Leighton Vander Esch wasn't good at block shedding in college, then he got to the NFL level and learned how to block shed somehow. Kendall Fuller got paid because there are less slot DBs. Yeah, I'm not mad at paying him $10 million a year, even if he is just a slot corner, because in 2 years, that's going to be a cheap contract anyway. Sometimes I can't tell if we are full of optimism or delusion. Running backs. Like I said, I'm okay with not having a great season because I would love to go get Penei Sewell and have one of the best tackles in the NFL off rip along with Sadiq Charles, and then it's just, we're done. Our offensive line is set, one of the best in the league. And then we're ready to go take over the league in 2021 and beyond. Let's see. Where we go? Dang, I'm lost. I fell behind. I was just catching up, then I fell behind. There are veteran wide receivers that play line up with DB. I think it's best that even if not convicted, the Giants separate from DeAndre Baker. He doesn't even know the playbook. If he doesn't want to take the NFL seriously, then just let him go. I can see that. Even as a Georgia Bulldog fan, diehard, through and through, vouching for all of them, I didn't really love DeAndre Baker coming out the draft like that because he's just not really athletic. So, no matter how well he learns how to play defense, he's going to have a limited ceiling because of his lack of athleticism. And that's coming from a Georgia Bulldog fan. But DeAndre Baker can be good. I just don't love him. I'm more of the high ceiling, low floor guy and trying to get to that ceiling, get closer to that ceiling type of thing. We should be playing why I keep burping? We should be playing Brett Favre in the first game so he could give Kerrigan his sack to break the record like he did for Michael Strahan. What's your thoughts on Antonio Gibson? Oh, he's going to be great. I have a whole video breaking down a lot of the questions you ask, especially the Antonio Gibson. I have like a whole 25-minute video breaking it down in detail. But to summarize real quick, I'm excited about him. He's going to be possibly our best punt returner, kick returner between him and Isaiah Wright. He's going to be used as a receiver quite often. He may even be used for trick plays like Wildcat. He's definitely going to be used for like screens and reverses and everything. Everything I thought Steven Sims was going to be used for, that's going to be more so for Antonio Gibson now. And Steven Sims is going to be strictly slot receiver. And he'll be able to focus on being the best receiver he can be. He won't have to be in the special teams room learning how to be a better returner. He won't have to be in the running back room, learning how to run in the backfield off reverses and sweeps and screens. He can just be strictly in the wide receiver room, perfecting his wide receiver craft. Third and the fifth for Anthony Harris. Boy, if we can pull that off, boy, I'd contribute some money to that. I'd pay Anthony Harris. I'd take Anthony Harris to dinner, or somebody from the Vikings. So I'd do something to be able to I'd donate some money to a GoFundMe if we can make that happen. Coronavirus might just be a seasonal flu. If so, during the summer, hopefully we can contain everything better and play without fans. But I think the reopenings are stupid. Yeah, bro, Georgia doesn't care, bro. Georgia's reopened like nothing happened. Jay Smokes, I think it's not that. It's that deep. It's for me, because I just don't understand the middle. I don't understand how people are like wearing masks, but then going out all the time and then bringing it back on their club. Like for me, I'm like this with everything I do. I'm either 100 or 0. Either I'm outside not caring, I'm playing basketball, I'm outside chilling with no mask, or I'm inside the house and not leaving. The in between, I just don't understand the balance. Because then you could be doing all that extra effort to stay safe, and then you might go do something slightly stupid. I mean, well, slightly, you increase your chance of getting the coronavirus by doing something random, like going to go play basketball. And then now you got it, even though you were going through all those other desperate measures. I prefer to just go 100% lockdown and just not even risk it at all. Because I'm going to be mad after these 2 months. I haven't done anything. I haven't played basketball with my friends. And then I go out a couple of times and then I get it. Because then that whole previous 2 months was worthless type of thing. So I'm super 100 or nothing. And that's how I am with just most stuff in life, period, anyway. Top 10 defense in 2021. I expect top 10 defense in 2020. 2021, definitely. Top 5. My daughter is visiting her grandma in Aberdeen, and they reportedly have 0 positive cases. Oh, that's cool. That's dope. I'm not leaving the house, though. I don't care what the reports say. I don't care what anybody say. I'm not leaving the house. Even when they say it's okay for everybody in the world to go out, I might give it a week or two. I'm not being a crash test dummy for that. I wish Moreland was bigger. I do too, bro. Jimmy Moreland with being taller would be ridiculous. We stole a 5th from Steelers for an inmate. Oh, you mean the Seahawks? Yeah, people forgot we still got Jimmy Moreland. Jimmy Moreland's a monster. I'm really excited. I think Kelvin Harmon will have a breakout year. I agree, especially since he'll be going against the 3rd or 4th corners, because everybody's going to be worried about AGG, Steven Sims, and Terry McLaurin more. So I definitely can see Kelvin Harmon having a breakout year, especially since he'll be going against the not top-tier talent on the other team. He should be abusing those other guys. Jimmy don't need to get bigger. He's still bodying people at that size. Yeah, but if he was even bigger if he was bigger and not undersized, he would be crazy. And AGG would be top 10 rookies. I could definitely see that, especially production-wise. You not waiting 2 days when you get that pack. Wait, what happened? Brody. Wait, what you doing over there? What was all that noise? You good over there? I see you in the rearview mirror. You look like you chilling. There's a lot of true, but imagine if he was true shutdown. That's what I'm saying, bro. If Jimmy Moreland had longer arms and was a little bit taller, Montez and Kendall gonna get a breakout season. I really hope so. People said Redskins reach for Antonio Gibson. I've seen people say Redskins reached. I've also seen that we may have gotten still of the draft. I've seen from like a bunch of people around the league that aren't even Redskins fans, aren't Redskins analysis. I mean, people from Bleacher Report, ESPN, NFL Network, like neutral site people, PFF. I mean, they're saying that like Antonio Gibson, literally, if we just saw more of him, he probably was the best running back in this draft class. Like literally was the most talented one. It's just that we don't have a lot of film on him because he played so much receiver, and even then he was like below people on the depth chart. What's good, TMS Mills? Good. Richard see they say that with any other player. Redskins should sign DeAndre Baker. Boy, I don't think Ron Rivera gonna do that. Will Tua succeed? I think he will, but I have a bad feeling that his story might end in a tragedy. Tua has so much talent. It's just literally whether or not he can stay healthy. I think Gibson will be a Reggie Bush type, super versatile. I agree. What month do you think fans can come to the state, bro? Like I said, don't ask me. I'm the last person to know. I don't even know what's going on down the street, let alone what's going on in stadiums. I haven't left the house. I don't know what's going on out there. My friend sent me a video when he was out like a few days ago, and it looked like normal life. And I didn't know people were living like that. It was traffic, people just chilling out, eating at restaurants like nothing was going on. I didn't know that life was that people were living like that until literally what's it called it a few days ago. So I super don't know. I mean, I haven't eaten out in 2 months since March 14th. We haven't done anything outside world wise except for me taking Brody on walks and bringing groceries over here. But my mom sanitizes it and leaves it in the garage for at least 2 days. We need Gandy Golden to be legit. What's up, Skins? Now, what's good, Door Gunner? This is HG to be legit. I'm not as high on Harmon as others. Showed flashes, but didn't get that open. I mean, yeah. Well, first of all, what's up, Ivory? I didn't know that was you. I mean, yeah, he's never gonna be like a true separator, but his hands are crazy. Those one hand catches are crazy, and I feel like he can separate against the other teams not as good corners. Because like I said, he's gonna be going against the third and fourth best DBs on the team. And I feel like he might be able to separate pretty consistently against those guys. Now, if he's going against the Jalen Ramseys, I don't expect him to dominate. But that's for Terry McLaurin and AGG to deal with, and Steven Sims. I still think Harmon better than AGG. No, I think AGG. I would take AGG over Harmon in my opinion. For me, just off of bigger size, better release off the line of scrimmage, and I like AGG's potential. That man Haskins is about to be front runner for MVP. Lost 10 pounds and shut off 7% body fat. Let him know, Joseph. Moreland, I like way better than Fuller. Fuller simply see that's what I'm scared of. I love Fuller in the slot, but outside corner wise, it's like a little ugh. But I love Jimmy Moreland's potential. Trade Kerrigan for Anthony Harrison, a fourth rounder. Oh, that would never happen. We would have to give Kerrigan and a pick just to get Anthony Harris. You would have to flip that around. If anything, it would be Kerrigan and a fourth rounder for Anthony Harris. 61 likes. Let's get to 70. Let them know, Richard. Appreciate that. Wrong. Moreland is unproven. Fuller is best cornerback we have. Nah, bro. Moreland has so much talent, and we've already seen what Kendall Fuller looks like at outside corner, and it's not great. Go look back at that Kansas City tape. I love Fuller in the slot, but that him in the outside corner, boy, I'm a little worried. Montez and Kendall Fuller gonna get a breakout season. I can see that. I can see that. I can see Kendall Fuller dominating in the slot. But then again, our pass rush is gonna be so great, it can make our 75 overall corners look like 85 overalls. Do you think AP getting a 1,000-yard rushing season again? Doubt it. Especially if people stay healthy. If Antonio Gibson, Darius Guice, Bryce Love, even if only one or two of them stay healthy, I doubt Adrian Peterson will reach 1,000 yards. It's not a reach if you got your guy. I do agree with that. Especially depending on how good they end up being. What'd you think about Fabian Moreau? I still think he can be our number one corner. Nobody talking about him. He has to become more consistent. But I feel like he can fix that once he finally has an entire offseason to outside corner. This is going to be the first offseason that they've actually had him as an outside corner, which is his best position. He is not a slot corner. So I'm expecting a huge step in improvement from Fabian Moreau. Just became a season ticket holder, and we may not be allowed to go to games. Poor Door Gunner. That's funny. That's so sad, bro. I feel for you, man. I bought a Kerrigan jersey just because he's going to get the sack record this season. I like that. Yeah, AP is still a top running back. Oh, yeah, of course. I agree. Protect sports. Obviously not like early 2000s AP, but still a top 10 in the league. Yeah, AP still got it. I think they're just going to go with the more talented guys, especially since this season it's more of a we want to see what you got in you type of thing. So we can know to keep you or cut you for 2021. So they're always gonna defer to the younger, higher potential guys over the older guys anyway, the more dependable guys, because this year is gonna be used to see what's going on type of thing. See where everybody's at, see who really wants to be here, who really has potential. So with all these wide receivers, who's in and out, I don't know. I'm really excited to see what Cam Sims and Emmanuel Hall bring to the table. But I'm pretty sure Trey Quinn is out. Like that seems like it's dark for him. And then it's between Emmanuel Hall and Cam Sims to see who's gonna fight for maybe that fifth wide receiver spot. We'll see. Because now that Cody Latimer's out the race. What's good, Protect Sports? What's good, Rico? You the man with the plan collab on a live. I'll DM you on Twitter. All right, hit me up, Protect Sports. Hit me up. I like doing collabs and stuff. It's just about like finding the time to do it and stuff. But yeah, I like doing collabs. I like it. Joining forces with people, linking up, you know what I'm saying? Bring both of our YouTube families together. Like I said, I'm never going to call y'all fans or a fan base. It sounds weird. sound like I'm belittling everybody. So I'm always gonna say, at the worst, I'm gonna say subscribers, but I'm usually just gonna call y'all family. I would never become a season ticket holder, but I still want to get out like 3-4 games a season. I prefer to watch games at home. I like chilling at home, watching multiple games. First of all, I live stream, but even without live streaming, I've always preferred to be at home. I'm not really a crowd person. I mean, I love crowds like New York. I love New York. It's my favorite city in the world, but like as far as like concerts and stadiums, like feeling like the feeling y'all get from being around people, like camaraderie, I never feel that. Like I think the show is Bones, that lady that was like relatively emotionless or whatever. That's literally me. Like everything how she feels about stuff. I think I'm a little bit more socially conscious than her, but as far as like emotions and camaraderie and stuff like that, I'm literally Bones. So if you want to really get like a good feel of my personality, Bones is like the perfect show character. So like yeah, stadiums don't really do it for me. I prefer to be at home also because of money. Like instead of paying $5 for a Sprite or $10 for a hot dog, I could be eating fried chicken and pasta at home while I'm watching my Redskins play. So I'm not really a stadium person anyway. Plus the traffic, then it's either hot or cold. I'm good on it. I love the fact that y'all go though, because I love seeing the stadium packed, but it's not for me. AGG looks far more athletic than Harmon. He played faster in college. I agree. 106, only 63 likes. Let them know, Herb. Let them know. I live in Florida. I will only go on to a few games, plan to sell the rest. I have lower level skins, bench side seats. Oh, that's what's up, Door Gunner. Antonio Gandy Golden is a physical beast. He can make any catch. He failed due to stuff like speed concerns. Wake up, scouts. AG is a top 5 receiver. Better. Oh yeah, bro. I think really what did it was his slow 40 time at the combine. But on film, he plays way faster than that 40 time he had. And people always blow up combine stuff. People always look at, oh no, he did this at the combine. Oh, we can't take him type of thing. So we really got to steal with AGG, honestly. Dwayne Haskins going to be faster and stronger than last season. I agree. Also, Joe, AGG is someone I'm a fan of. Though that's the case, he did play in youth, so it'll take him a little while to adjust the competition level. I kind of agree, but, you can't teach size. So at the very least, he'll have his size. He'll learn how to separate better later. Dang, where was I at? Dang. Keeps scrolling. Who gets the nod for day one starter, AP or Geis? If healthy, it's going to be Geis or Bryce Love. I said, hey, yo, what's good, Lorenzo? I'm calling it. If my boys stay healthy, we're going 9-7 and 10-6. I can see that. You know what I'm saying? We can stay completely healthy, and we don't have chemistry issues early on. Moreau played well at the end of last season. Not much higher on him. Darby can't cover. He's too slow. Gets burned a bunch. Moreau got good deep speed. Yeah, no, that is pretty true. I always say Darby within 20 yards, of the line of scrimmage, is a Pro Bowl corner. But after that, it gets a little funny for him in the spotlight. But with this pass rush, it should be great for somebody like Ronald Darby. But yeah, beyond 20 yards for Ronald Darby, it's a little dark for him. But within that 20 yards of the line of scrimmage, with how much he likes to take risks and make plays, he should kind of be an interception monster for us. But yeah, Moreau is definitely a more complete corner, especially once he's finally actually given an off. I mean, they pretty much have treated Fabian Moreau at corner like they treated Dwayne Haskins last year at quarterback, like not trying to get the best out of him, not coaching him up the way he was supposed to be. I mean, he was an outside corner at UCLA, projected to be like an Xavier Rhodes press man outside corner at the NFL level coming out the draft. And then we just forced him in slot corner. After we traded away Kendall Fuller. And then he just never developed. I feel like Fabian Moreau can actually be really good. If Harmon was what y'all thought he was, we wouldn't have drafted AGG. Now that's not really true because AGG is a different size of big. He's 6'4". The difference between Terry McLaurin and Kelvin Harmon is the same distance from Kelvin Harmon to AGG. That's how big AGG is. And I really like Kelvin Harmon, but AGG, you know what I'm saying, it's just a different level of red zone threat. And his release is crazy. And I like Kelvin Harmon. Great blocking wide receiver. When he learns how to separate better, it's over with because his hands are crazy. You already seen all them one-hand catches he was getting last season. Schedule makers might give Redskins a primetime game. I really hope not. I love these 1 p.m. games. It's consistent for my streams. And even if I wasn't live streaming, even if I wasn't on YouTube, I just like being able to watch my Redskin games and be done at 4 p.m. to do whatever I want if I need to. I prefer to sit at home and watch other football games, but if people outside, I can go ball with my boys or go out to eat or something, I can. But when we play at 4 p.m. and 8 p.m., it's hard to plan around it. Thoughts on Jalen Ramsey's comments on Haskins and if the Rams will re-sign franchise tag him? I really hope that we end up getting Jalen Ramsey. Apparently, Jalen Ramsey is rooting for Haskins, which is a good sign as far as trying to get him in free agency. And we will have top 3 cap space next season, so it's very likely we can take him from the Rams. I can definitely see that. AGG has that spot to lose. Yeah, AGG is definitely. I feel like he's going to be our 3rd best receiver, maybe even the 2nd. But I'm really high on Steven Sims, so I don't know. And I like Kevin Harmon, but AGG and Steven Sims are just different. Rico, did you see my long comment under the Baker and Dunbar video? Oh, no, I'm going to check it out. Let me write that down so I can check it out. Let me make sure I don't forget. I'm going to write that down. I haven't gotten to the comments yet on a lot of... Y'all remember how I used to literally reply to every comment on every video, but like the past few months, it's just been super busy. I mean, even with quarantine, for some reason, I got busier than I used to be. It's ridiculous. But I do want to get back to replying to every comment under every video. Sometimes I'll see a notification on my phone, but even then I'm not really on my phone like that. I'm one of those people that's not on their phone. Despite what y'all may think, because I'm young, I've never been a phone guy. I don't like social media. I only made a Twitter for sports, like literally to get the news the quickest, because Twitter's always ahead of Bleacher Report, ESPN, all of those apps, so that's really why I did that. And then plus that's a good way for y'all to reach out to me. But I'm not a phone guy. Like, even back in high school and stuff, I didn't like being on FaceTime all that long. Even with my girls, I prefer to be with them in person. I've never been a phone guy. Be on the phone all night, fall asleep on the phone. I've hated that stuff. Don't like I'm trying to get back to, I'm trying to like literally set a scheduled time every day to answer comments. That's probably what I'm going to have to do. Because I'm never just on my phone looking at notifications and stuff. That's not me. My phone can be in a different room from me all day sometimes. Because once I got my Xbox, I'm talking to my main 15 friends every day. And then I have my computer for everything else, mainly music and anime. So my phone is literally just a big iPod, really. The time I really have it on me is when I'm taking Brody on a walk so I can listen to music. Other than that, I mean, I think I have like 100 and something missed text messages. Like, it's bad. And it's not even like I get a lot of text messages. It's just groups and old text messages I just haven't read. I'm not a phone person. I've been trying to work on it, you know what I'm saying? But I've never been the one to FaceTime, never been the one to be on Instagram posting a bunch of stuff, Facebook, talking to people. Prefer to just be with people in person. That's why I can't wait to go back to New York. Harmon's still improving though. He still could beat out AGG, not athletic wise, but potential. I can see that, but I think AGG's potential is just insane. Antonio Gibson gonna get 300 rushing yards, 300 receiving yards. I hope it's more than that, but we'll see. What's up, Pedro? Rico, what it do, Mo? I'm late, but I'm here. What's up, Stizzy? Isaiah Wright making the team. I can definitely see that, Amon. Definitely see that. He's a great returner. At the very least, special teams. Much love. Oh, wait, I'm way behind. Oh, it just scrolled and showed me I'm way behind. Hold on, man. Hold on. Wait, I'm not as behind as I thought I was. I'm trying to find out where I was. It just did that scroll thing. I think Thanksgiving is a primetime game. Oh, yeah, no. That's perfect. I want us to play every Thanksgiving. Football is weird without the Redskins on Thanksgiving. Just eating and chilling with all my family and friends. That's weird. I hope training camp starts on time. I do too, man. Thanksgiving. Okay, so y'all. Okay, so I skipped those. Okay, I'm glad I passed by those again. Predict 8-8 and 13-3 next season. I can see that. Sean Davis gonna have a breakout year. I can definitely see that. Basically, I was saying streets gambling is way different than a casino. That story sounds like an unpaid debt. I'm just saying, if you lost and don't have the cash, but you wearing jewelry, would you? Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, why would those people that already won money off them in a bet anyway even be around them again? Yeah, I could definitely see that. If I came up off somebody gambling, especially big time money, and they not one of my like close homeboys, oh yeah, I'm not running into them again. It could definitely be. I can easily see a setup happening or something. Oh yeah, I completely agree. I don't know. I'm not saying what DeAndre Baker and Quentin Dunbar were doing were right, just like Smoke Jams is saying, but But, like, I don't know why those people thought it was sweet, basically. I don't know why they thought they was about to just gamble with them again, and it was just about to be you run off with their money again. I mean, DeAndre Baker seemed like he with that. He from South Florida, you know what I'm saying? He don't play none of them games. You can take the idiot out the hood. You can't. I mean, you can take the you can take the idiot out the hood. You can't take the hood out the idiot. Now, that's not all black people. I'm talking about idiots specifically, and DeAndre Baker is one of them. He's one of those people that's capable of doing. There's a lot of people capable of doing stuff, but he's one of those people that actually acted on it. And that was not smart. That was not smart. But yeah, but for the people that got robbed, I don't know what y'all were thinking, especially if you had anything to deal with him losing that $70,000 the previous time. I don't know why y'all thought it was safe. Same, it would never would have been me. It wouldn't have been me. I would have got that $70,000 and never seen them boys again. I would have blocked their numbers. They weren't gonna catch me outside. That would have been my come up. I'm not even risking that again. Logan Thomas gonna make the team. I can see that. I'm the complete opposite. I'd rather be at the stadium. I don't eat any stadium. I always get food before and after. I take the metro. Don't have to worry about any traffic. I can see that. I just don't. I'm not a crowd person. Like, the crowd doesn't make me feel better. Cheering on my team next to people that are fans, fans of the same team as me, doesn't do anything for me. If y'all go look at the Bones show, maybe look up some clips on YouTube, you'll know exactly how I feel. She's literally me. Like, I'm literally Bones from that show, that investigator show or whatever. The girl. Yeah, I don't like Mekhi Becton's run blocking skill yet due to a 5'10" 48. I feel like he got overhyped. I like Mekhi Becton's potential a lot, but it's just his floor is low because he could easily not work out. But I love Mekhi Becton's ceiling. Me personally. A lot of players on this team ran a 4.3 at the combine. Oh, yeah, bro. This team is fast. AGG is a beast. I agree. You think we can get Jalen Ramsey next season? What's up, your boy, Jay? I definitely think so. I definitely think we can steal some people from some teams. We're going to have top 3 cap space, so I don't see why we wouldn't be able to steal some players when we're the ones offering them the most money. Rico, you play 2K20? No, I do not. 2K is the fakest game I play, and I hate it. I used to play Team Up. And then before that, I used to play like Pro-Am and Rec and Park and stuff. But 2K, first of all, I never buy 2K. It's my game share partner that buys it. Because if it was up to me, I wouldn't buy it. I'm a shooter game person anyway. And 2K is just the fakest game out here. It'd be people that I know have way less basketball IQ than me beating me in 2K. People just be rim running, just be baseline dunking, fadeaway threes, contested. I mean, who even made the flexible release badge? That is a noob friendly badge. That 2K is, but I can't stand 2K. I'll get on it occasionally because that's the only game everybody has that I talk to. That's the only game that everybody always has. But other than that, I don't like 2K. I only play it because my cousins and friends play it every year. Do you listen to Juice WRLD? No, I haven't gotten to him yet. There's a whole lot of artists I haven't gotten to yet that I gotta listen to. AGG's release of the line of scrimmage negates that 4.6 speed. You can't even run his 4.6 as a DB if you're stumbling. I agree. His release is crazy. It's super underrated. AGG's release is ridiculous, man. Pressman corners, they think they're gonna be able to have their way with him because he's big. Nah, just go ahead and look at them clips that he got. Go ahead and look up those clips he got. And I'm sorry. Go ahead and look up those clips he got because I mean, when he's at the line of scrimmage and people are trying to press man him. Now, granted, it's going to be a higher level of skill going from Liberty University, who they played against, an NFL talent. It would have been better if he was in the SEC and we could have seen. But his release is going to be crazy. If you lost $70K by gambling, then gambling again to make it back is not the best way to do it. Yeah, that's also dumb on his part also. But it seemed like he didn't go in there expecting to win his money back. He was going to try to win it. If he lost it, he was going to take it. And that's what he did. So I don't think it was anything like that. He was like, okay, I lost my $70K betting this time. We're going to go this time. We're going to try to win it fair and square. If we lose, we just going to take it. Well, did you just catch it? Yes, sir, I did. I was supposed to be ending the stream at 4, but I want to make sure I answer everybody's question. I'm going to be ending the stream soon. DeAndre Baker thought it would be good idea to pull out an automatic weapon, then rob everyone, nearly make a third guy kill a third witness. Thank God he didn't. He did all of that even though he got fame. Bruh, it's just certain people, bruh. They just, You can take them out the hood, but you can't take the you could take them out of a bad situation, but for some reason they just still want to revert back to that. I don't know, man. But I mean, I always, like I said, I saw it in DeAndre Baker when he was at Georgia. I just hoped he wouldn't do anything stupid. He always came off as a guy, you know what I'm saying, that, if anybody would possibly do it, it'd be him. But I was just hoping that he wouldn't do it, then he did it. We acting like these dudes aren't DBs who taught their whole lives to move on to the next play. So what, they lost 7? That's a good point. They do have the shortest memory out of any football players in the out of any football position in football. But hey, man, that money's just a different thing. You should do a Madden 20 Redskins career mode. I keep seeing that because I know Redskins Today's doing it. My boy Rich is doing it. Like everybody does. They update the rosters with the rookie draft class, and they run like a franchise with the team to see how good we can be. I just don't really play sports games like that in general, really. When they bring back NCAA, y'all got me. I'll be on NCAA all day, every day, because I love recruiting. And I love the fact that you can create the teams and all of that type of stuff. But Madden and 2K, I prefer to just play my Call of Duty, my Apex, and my Ark. I really want to go back to playing my strategy game Civilization, but literally once you start a game, you can't stop for at least 8 hours. Even then, I'm not done. And so I don't have the time to be playing a game like that. I just need to be working on Redskin videos and stuff. AGG ran faster than 4. Yeah, he's definitely faster than 4.6 on film. What do you think makes a cornerback elite? Smooth hips are big. Smooth hips and anticipation and IQ are huge. Of course, speed. I think those are some of the main things, really. Because if you don't have smooth hips and the ability to change direction quickly and mirror receivers' movements, then you're lost. There's nothing you can do. It doesn't matter how fast you are. Mr. Ballerific, make yourself in the game. That would be fun. When I used to do that back in the early Maddens with Michael Vick and Ray Lewis on the cover and Dante Culpepper, them really old Maddens, back when I was in elementary school, I used to make my player 99 everything. I didn't care. I was a cheater. I didn't care. I just downloaded NFL Street. I was able to find a way to run NFL Street on my computer, and I started playing it, but I was playing it on the hardest difficulty, and I was getting diddy bop consistently. I couldn't win no matter what I did, so I'm going to get back to it eventually. I definitely prefer to play NFL, that rematch, that little updated NFL Street 2 I have over Madden and NFL 2K. Madden or 2K football? I think when they come back with 2K football, it's going to be more arcadey, so I guess I prefer Madden, but like I said, I prefer NCAA. I don't really care for Madden. What's your favorite team on Madden, and if so, do you play? I play Superstar KO if I play Madden, and that's still rare. But if I play Madden, it's Superstar KO, and I play I use the little Yachty team because I like their playbook the best, offense-wise. And their defensive playbook is actually pretty good, too. It's not the John Madden and DJ Khaled one, but it's still pretty good. You got to do a Redskins rebuild on Madden. People keep saying that. I might consider it. I just don't really like playing Madden. I don't like playing sports games until they bring NCAA back. And I just downloaded NFL Street, but I was struggling. I was about to get a headache playing that. So I'll see if I can get back in the NFL Street, too. We're having a training camp, right, because the facilities are opening. I hope so. Right now, they said it's only open to rehabbing players, though. It's not everybody yet, but we'll see. Now, I'm saying I think Baker lost and paid his debt, no problem, the first time. I think he won the second game, but the people didn't pay up. Oh! Is that really what happened for real? They was trying not to pay? Hey, man, that's still a stupid decision, but I see where he was coming from. I see. That's still a really dumb decision as a football player, but I can see where he was coming from. They were not trying to pay him his money. I hope we have training camp. I really do too. Giants told Baker not to attend virtual meeting. I can understand why. I need an L. Oliver and Street Score stream, please. We can coordinate that on StreamYard. I'm just saying, how you gonna owe me, but you wearing an 8K Rolex? Nah, homie, that's collateral until you pay me my chip. Hey, man, Smoke Shams, I completely see what you coming from. But, DeAndre Baker needs to be a civilian out here, you know what I'm saying? He's a football player. He can't be doing that. But I definitely understand your logic. I see where you coming from. There's no way somebody owe me $70,000 or owe me a lot of money and they sitting there with a watch on. That's just crazy. I definitely see what you're saying. I need that watch until I get my 70K in, and I might get a watch back. PlayStation, I'm Xbox. Oh, you an apology on that Dunbar trade. It definitely looks good now. Respect. He had everything and destroyed his future. Should have seen this coming. I was watching a video about his opinion on how he was the 30th best prospect, and he sounded cocky. Hey, man, he that dude. You know what I'm saying? He won that DB award. That's like the best college player, the best college DB in all of college or whatever. So he definitely has an ego to him off that. But you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean that was just a stupid situation to be in. He again also didn't know the playbook. Yeah, Xbox the best. Let him know, Kenny. My sister went to dang it, it scrolled. My sister went to Liberty. Trust me, their football program is trying. What up, bro? Do you think Haskins will be able to learn enough of the playbook? I think he can. He hasn't been playing this offseason. Still like AGG, though. People I face on Madden press on McLaurin, and he burns their DBs all the time. Good. Good job, Madden. Y'all making the game realistic. NCAA is going to come back because of the rule change they did for college athletes gaining money for their name and likeness. I hope so, man. That's the only way y'all going to get me on a sports game consistently. Other than that, the only reason I really play video games is because of Halo. Halo got me. Call of Duty kept me. And then I've been, going around playing all kinds of... I love sandbox games like Ark, Atlas, 7 Days to Die. It's games where you can, like, build and stuff. And it's, like, a whole bunch of stuff going on. But my main games are shooters. Halo 3 will forever be the game. And Modern Warfare 2 are forever the games I'll be the best at in my life. Because that's when I had the most time to be good. I used to be that 360 quick scope guy on Call of Duty. I used to be a super tryhard. If it wasn't hardcore search, it was quick scope lobbies. I wasn't playing nothing else. And Halo 3, bruh, it was ranked team deathmatch and nothing else. I was going stupid. Halo 3 was my best game ever. That was my most tryhard game ever. I mean, I wasn't in a clan, but I was literally with those, like, I was running with the guys that were in clans. I just didn't ever want to be attached to a clan. That always felt kind of stupid to me. But me and a few of my boys, we would really fight Halo. Like some of the best. We weren't losing. I got my brig rank in what's it called? Lone Wolves. And I was the last brig you can be before you were a general. And I just never felt like getting that general. It got to a point that online wasn't even fun. We had to literally play custom games because custom games was the only way to play people worthy, like, fun enough. We would just go on ranked team deathmatch or ranked duos and just win so much it wasn't even fun. So we just started playing custom games. And we just had super try-hard lobbies. I miss those Halo days so much, man. Whenever I play the Cowboys, Eagles, or Giants on Madden, I go extra try hard just for you, Ed and Lou. I appreciate it. Hell to the Redskins. So when Haskins is gonna shut a lot of people up this year. I agree. Nah, I'm good on Minecraft. I'm good. I've looked at it. It kind of reminds me like how it's just a little bit too kiddie for me. Halo Reach was really slept on. We didn't appreciate Halo Reach for what it was, but now Halo 3 was the best Halo. If anything, I'll say Halo 3 or Halo 2 were the best Halos. And then Halo Reach will be a close third for me. But Halo Reach was great because the DMR and all of that was great, but Halo 3 was the best Halo, period. Like, especially with custom games, with zombies, and like as far as tryharding went, like real comp ranked, I know for a fact I'm playing with the best of the best in the world. Halo 3 was the best for that. If you like Halo, try Anthem. I liked Halo. I liked Anthem. I played the beta when it was out for a while. And then when the game came out, I played it for a little bit. But something came out and took me away from Anthem. I think it was Apex, and I just never went back. Same with Division. I liked Division 2 when it came back. I loved Division 1, but then they hacked it. So I waited till Division 2 to come back. And then I got Division 2, and then I think Apex came, and then Apex just took me away from every other game I was playing. And then Ark and Call of Duty Warzone have taken me away from Apex. Halo, you still play? Nah, I still don't play. I don't play any of the older Call of Duties. Even though Black Ops 3 was super fun. Who do you think will be the best player on the team? Between Chase Young and Terry McLaurin is my bet. But Dwayne Haskins, if good, is going to be, of course, like the most impactful player. Titanfall 2 was my first shooter game, and it was given to me by accident. I was such a god now that I'm on Warzone. I used to love Monday Night Combat. I'm a Monday Night Combat Overwatch super try hard type of guy too, but I don't try hard on there as much as I do on Call of Duty and Halo. But I like those Overwatch where you pick a character and you do comp. You need tanks, you need healers, you need DPS. I like those games too, but I prefer Halo or Call of Duty. Mainly Halo. Hope Halo 6 is great. Halo 5 is still really good, but just nobody really plays it like that for some reason. Warzone is tough. Minecraft, LOL. Yeah, I can't play Minecraft. I'm good. Minecraft and Fortnite, y'all got it. I know I keep talking about DeAndre Baker, and it's probably no, you good, but DeAndre Baker is definitely, in my opinion, one of the biggest cornerback busts. DeAndre has more cases in his career than interception. Nah, bro, that's my Georgia Bulldog, man. I was wishing him success, even though he went to the Giants, but it's sad to see him end up like that. Gruden had his guys. Reed, McCoy, Thompson. Who do you think River Boys' guys would be? I don't know. That's interesting because Scott Turner definitely got his guy in Antonio Gibson. I know Ron Rivera's gonna love Terry McLaurin. Defense wise, Ron Rivera and Jack Del Rio are gonna love Chase Young and Montez Sweat. They've already had high praise for them. If Reuben Foster's healthy, they're gonna love him. So I guess that would be like a nice core. I think they're gonna love Sean Dion Hamilton also. Who do you think will make the Pro Bowl for the Redskins? Oh, that's hard because we be getting hated on. The fact that it took that long for what's it called it? What's the name? The punter. I'm tripping. Trey or whatever. Dang, I'm tripping. For the fact that it took him that long, I need to get my dreads retwisted. That long to make the Pro Bowl just lets you know that nobody's looking at this team the way they should be. So I feel like we really should. I feel like we're probably gonna have a lot of great players that probably don't even end up making the Pro Bowl. But I think Tressway, thank you. I think Chase Young is gonna be undeniable. I feel like no matter how hard they hate, they're gonna have to let Chase Young in there because he's just gonna be too great. I feel like Landon Collins can, especially under Jack Del Rio. Gruden and Ron preseason 3. Wait, huh? Me and my girl children are playing old school Crash Bandicoot and Mario Brothers classic. Oh, that's what's happening. I used to love Crash Bandicoot and Spyro when I was little, and Kingdom Hearts. That's why I was PlayStation until Halo. I was PlayStation all the way up till Halo 3. I used to play Halo 2 at this after school program at my middle school. And then when Halo 3 came out, I was like, I'll get Halo 3. And I've been on Xbox since. But before then, I was PlayStation. Crash Bandicoot, Spyro. My freshman year of college, we were playing, we used to play, what's it called? Mario Party and Mario Kart in the dorms. And that was fun, too. I've never been good at Smash Bros, though. Like, with the Brawl and stuff. I mean, I used to get Kirby and do a little something, but I was never really good at that. I was always better at Mario Kart and Mario Party. Do you think Landon Collins is going to get intercepted? I definitely think he'll get maybe a couple. The Jack Del Rio is going to use Landon Collins. I mean, Landon Collins is going to look like what he looked like when he played for the Giants. I'm expecting big things out of him. Why didn't Terry make the Pro Bowl? Because of his stats and stuff. I mean, it was bad quarterback play, inconsistent play calling, all that type of stuff. Playing Sean Davis as sub linebacker is overpowered because he gets so many tackles. And in Madden, he got up from 73 overall to 83 with star development. Oh, that's what's up. Who do you think will make the Pro? Yeah, the Pro Bowl thing is difficult. I feel like Chase Young is going to be undeniable. I feel like Landon Collins was right there. Terry McLaurin were right there. They should make it. Brandon Sheriff is healthy. He'll make it. Other than that, I don't know because we can have really good players, but they'll get hated on. It took Tress Way a few years to finally get accepted into the Pro Bowl. I got you on the locksmith. Thank you, mommy. What's up, Big Fife? I'm just about to dip up out of here, too. We are asleep, but Dwayne is going to show out, and Sims and Anderson are going to make the biggest leaps. I agree. Steven Sims, Ryan Anderson, Montez Sweat, and hopefully Jimmy Moreland. They're going to take big steps. And people are going to finally stop sleeping on Sean Dion Hamilton as one of our best linebackers in that period. Mario Kart was, I used to love Mario Kart, but there's one field trip I took from in middle school while I was in Atlanta. We took a trip up to DC because of band, and all we played, everybody just connected their DSs and was playing Mario Kart against each other. That was so fun. I miss that. I miss Landon Collins on the Giants, probably one of the top safeties in the league, bro. He was great, bro. Steven Sims going for 1,000 yards this season. I doubt it because, like I keep saying, there's too many mouths to feed, but I feel like he will be really good. Only because he's playing the slot. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be a really dependable guy for Dwayne Haskins. When in doubt, he's almost always going to be open. Him and Terry McLaurin. Nah, Sims for 752. I can see that. My boy Rich came back just as I'm about to end it. Bye, y'all. I appreciate everybody that pulled up. I appreciate the conversation. Love the activity. Love the how active the comments are. Brody wants attention for some reason. I don't know what you want. But I'm about to get back to working on my that draft, my draft breakdown. I'm gonna keep watching One Piece and working on that video. I'm gonna get that done. Wait, hold up. Gonna be with the speed. Dwayne Haskins, Brody. Hey, yo. Chill out, few. And gonna be open with speed. Dwayne Haskins, Terry McLaurin will be exciting quarterback wide receiver duo. I'm so excited. Rich says stay. I'm about to be in the party chat, Rich. I'm not gonna be playing anything, but I'm be in the party chat. Man, I'm gonna be working on my Redskin video and watching One Piece. Man, I be thinking some Red stuff. I gotta keep reminding myself PG-13. I appreciate it, Smokes. If we ever get to hang out, you know what I'm saying? You know, you can be you. But I appreciate you keeping it PG-13 for the stream. I appreciate that, B9. I just got back. Please stay. Nah, bro. I gotta dip up out of here, Rich. Kenny, appreciate that. Stay up. All right, Corey, appreciate that. AM 100, peace, be safe. Rico, appreciate that. You too. Roland Johnson, yes, sir. One piece. All right, then. Peace. All right, AGM. I'm not home right now. Oh, poor Rich. Dang. Great stream, my man. I dropped a sub. I'm excited for the next one. When is the next video? I appreciate that. Anything football. I stream every Sunday. Unless something comes up, then I'll either cancel it or move it to like Monday or Saturday, something like that. But I live stream every Sunday, especially the regular season when we have games. I live stream. When's the videos dropping? I'm working on it. It's hard for me to give a timetable because my videos are weird. But I'm at the point where I'm at the undrafted free agents on my draft review and grade and analysis. Because I'm literally breaking down each player's weaknesses, strengths. I give them a ceiling and a floor rating, like out of 5, like a number out of 5, and I explain each. And I give a 2020 projection, whether they'll make the team, if they'll have an instant impact, should they be a Pro Bowler immediately, or will they not be ready to start day one, but they'll be ready to start at some point in the season. I'm doing that for literally every player we drafted, including the undrafted free agents. That's why it's taking so long, because I'm also doing the graphics for them as I go too. So I do like my Sadiq Charles graphic, and then I'm have my notes. I'm going through my film session notes and organizing them into the notes that I'm going to present to y'all and basically read and speak out loud to y'all for the video. And I'm doing that for each player as I go. So I do the notes and break them down, organize it. And I do what y'all are going to see on the screen visually, the illustrations for y'all. And I'm doing that for each player. Now I'm an undrafted free agent. So the video is getting closer and closer. Great streamer, man. With the video, no more new eps from One Piece. Oh, yeah, I'm chilling now. I'm way behind. I'm only on episode 100 something. Peace, bro. All right, Dave. All right, Jones. All right, Richard. I'll stay tuned. I appreciate that. Anything? I got a new subscriber. Let's go. Hell to Redskins. Yes, sir. Street Shaving, please. It's hot. It's the hot. Come on. I'm sorry, Rich. I got to go, man. First of all, I'm hungry. And I got to hurry up and work on this video so I can get it out as soon as possible. Make the vid 90 minutes minimum. We'll see. It might end up being that long. We'll see. Chase Young may not have a weakness. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'll see how I break them down. F Switcher been following for a while. Be watching your videos on the train, leaving for work. Oh, that's what's up, Kenny. I appreciate that, man. Really, really appreciate that. I really appreciate the support from everybody. Super appreciate the donations. I appreciate all the activity in the chat. I keep falling behind, but it gives me something to work towards to catch up. So I love it. I prefer to have too much to talk about than nothing. So I appreciate everybody that pulled up. Appreciate everybody that liked the stream. Make sure y'all like the stream before you leave. Make sure you subscribed if you haven't yet. I'm just saying start strafing back up soon. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. I'll see, Rich. I gotta see. Kelvin Harmon weakness is speed. Yeah, he'll work on it though. Yes, sir. Appreciate your work, bro. Appreciate that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Love the vids and thank you for answering all my questions. I try, man. I try to read all of them. I used to reply to every comment, every video, but I've fallen behind these past few months because it's been so busy. I mean, as soon as we hired Ron Rivera, it's just been back-to-back news and videos I have to make. I haven't even started my film sessions yet because I'm also doing film sessions on each player we drafted. I may do some of the undrafted free agents. I'll definitely do somebody like Thaddeus Moss, but like each player is getting like a 30-minute film sessions where I'm breaking down everything. So I gotta do that too. So it's just so much stuff on my plate. But yeah, I'm getting to work though. You feel me? I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get it all out there. We can be the best KO duo on YouTube. Yeah, I feel that, Rich. I do kind of miss Superstar KO though. Love this show. I appreciate it, Richard. All right, y'all. I appreciate y'all. Catch y'all later. I'm out. You're good, my man. Most people who stream barely answer questions. Now, I like answering questions. I mean, I'm not coming here to just babble about what I want to talk about. I want to talk to y'all about what y'all want to talk about. I can talk forever by myself. I could literally do an hour podcast every day, just me talking. But I live stream so I can communicate with y'all. Brother Rico House. All right, James. Bro, I'm just about to end it, James Fisher. I'm sorry. What's happening, though? Check out Derrick King. Hit me up on Twitter for me to do that. So, because right now my computer's moving too slow for me to even try to make that a tab. Ron is a better coach than Dallas coach. I agree. I'm not scared of Mike McCarthy, honestly. All right, y'all. I'm out for real.